We put going cans on.
I'm going to go cans on. I like the cans on because you lock in. I like being locked in.
You do feel locked in. Maybe we should change this podcast to called Locked In. They don't have any big podcasts called Locked In, is there?
None out there called Locked In.
Yep.
I feel like you should have had your wig on.
Oh, the wig. Yeah.
And we should have just did a whole podcast with you.
It's just me as him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Just making stuff up. Yeah, that was, I actually watched a little bit of that guy's, what's his name?
Sean Scott Hicks.
I watched that and like my bullshit detector was just pinging.
How about he said there was a hotel on Revere Beach?
Yeah.
When the fuck has there ever been a hotel on Revere Beach that you remember?
Never.
There's like just like a Four Seasons on fucking Revere Beach. Maybe. There should be a hotel on Revere Beach. There should be. But there has never been one.
No, that guy was just telling lie after lie after lie. That seems like somebody that's been in and out of the joint and made stories up. So like,
I don't even know if he's been out of the joint that much. They get the 1090J kid who calls people on their bullshit.
Yeah.
Basically said like he was a PC. He was in like in protective custody. He's a little bitch. He was trying to say he was a 5-star General Blood, which I'm not even sure. Is that even a thing in the Bloods that they give 5 stars and shit? Like it's
I'm pretty sure white people aren't allowed in the Bloods. Have you ever seen a white blood before?
Oh yeah, there's plenty. Revere?
Those are not real blood.
No, I think there is. I think there's white. Revere. I think there's some real white bloods.
You can't be a blood
in or blood out,
and in the Irish mob.
No. But that was his whole point. He said he worked for everybody. That's what people like that do. That lie a lot.
Yeah,
they just say a bunch of different stories, so it's hard to check out. He said he worked for the Irish. He worked for the Italians. He worked for the Albanians.
No,
he worked for anybody, whoever paid. He said he didn't get out of bed for $250,000. Who in their fucking right mind owes that much money where the person collecting the money would get $250K? That's basically what he said. He was going to collect and they were going to kick him back some money, but he wouldn't get up for $150,000. He only got up for $250K.
Yeah, that's how you know you're a fucking downright liar.
He's 100% a liar. Even if someone's kicking back, let's say 10%, someone owes $2.5 million. It's the only time. And the only time you're getting out of bed is $250,000, please.
He must have, you know what? Actually, he just never got out of bed.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what happened. He never got out of bed.
In fact,
he's been on unemployment the whole time. Yeah.
I never get out of bed for anything other.
I never get out of bed for $300. So
it's like he's just got bed sores.
Yeah,
this guy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
But he's just a fucking rat scumbag junkie. That's what he looks like.
You could tell.
And he used to be a rapper called Ghost. He used to call himself Ghost. So you can look up his shit, dude. It is fucking terrible. Let me see if I can find it.
Legit rapper?
Oh, a legit rapper.
Oh my God. How old?
Like a SoundCloud rapper. I don't know. Ghost.
He looks like
rapper.
He looks like a Chucky if he was like Hicks. A person. That's crazy. But you could tell, like, I don't know. Who's this kid?
He's the one that said, like, he stabbed Paul Pierce, which he clearly didn't.
He said he's the one that stabbed Paul Pierce?
Yeah, he was one of the ones that was involved in stabbing Paul Pierce, which is not true.
Yeah, this guy's a loser. Like, how did he even get on that podcast?
Well, first of all, he's been on different podcasts. He was on like even a bigger podcast. It was this English guy, but you kind of understand a guy from England like doesn't understand who he is.
Yeah.
This is really annoying, this fucking thing. I'm going to keep hitting it. We cannot sit like this here. My knee is fucking shot.
Yeah, I'm right there.
He was on this English podcast, James English podcast, who does all this shit. That was the first time I ever heard of him or saw him or anything like that. Basically saying like he's been like in doing shit since he's been 7-8 years old.
Yeah.
he's like, he had to kill some of his friends and shit, like all fucking crazy stuff. He had to hurt people. He just like talks in
and it's
in riddles, I would say.
Yeah, but you're not going on any podcast saying that you killed people if you actually killed people. Like, you're not doing that.
Correct.
Like, that guy instills no fear in anybody. I would headbutt him right in the nose immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people like that are just downright losers. It actually makes me want to stop making stuff up, and maybe we can blow up.
I will definitely find something at some point of his stuff. I'm trying to find his. I've definitely listened to his SoundCloud.
I invented the Tesla coil. I gave Nikolai Tesla all the ideas. It was me.
There's legitimately, we could do like a pot 137 and just keep making up fucking lies.
Just keep making stuff up.
Because he's that bad.
I was the co-creator of the kids show Bonnie, even though I was like still in my dad's ball sack, or maybe 1 or 2 years old when Bonnie came out. I actually created that. Yeah, I mean, people like that are just downright losers. Nobody likes. It's like when you like had that friend in school that would like pretend they watch South Park just to fit in, but you know their parents wouldn't let them.
I know that is bad too. Like, you can't watch a cartoon. Like, you're gonna lie about watching a cartoon. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, it's like, you got the new Power Rangers toy, and then they're like, oh well, I got this one at home. I got the big one.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a friend, his name was Joe, that lied about fucking everything to get people to like him.
Okay, everything. Can I ask you this question about your friend Joe?
Yeah.
One time you came home and I remember this when we were young. This is a story from way back in the day, and you probably know where I'm going to go with this once I start saying it.
Okay.
You start, my friend, I don't know if this was Joe, my friend made up this unbelievable rap song. And then he's singing it. It was like, I got 9 9s, 10 Mac 10s, 8 Mac 11, 7. You know what song I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You sing that whole verse. I'm like, dude, 100%.
9 9 10 Mac 10s. The shit never ends. You can't touch my riches, even if you had MC Hammer in them 357.
7 bitches. You sung that whole rap. Yeah. And you were like, he made this up. I'm telling you. I'm like, he 100% did not.
That's what I'm saying. And I didn't hear.
Yeah, you didn't hear it. Then we like looked it up on like fucking Kazaa or LimeWire.
Yeah, and you got like, AZ lyrics or whatever.
Yeah, it was something. I'm like, this is like, go tell this kid he's a fucking liar.
This is the kid I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's got to be the same kid.
He told me that his brother invented a microwave, right?
No.
That you scan the barcode and it tells you exactly how many minutes that you need to cook the food for.
First of all, what a great idea.
It's a great invention.
What a great idea.
But we were like 11.
Did you go to school with Elon Musk?
Yeah, he must have.
So maybe he was really doing this shit.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's crazy to like even just make lies up. It's like, you're just trying to like make me think you're cool. And I know you're lying through your teeth about everything. And it's not just like 1 or 2 things. It's like everything he said.
If you lie to make yourself, like to prop yourself up, you're a loser. The only thing I love to lie about is to bust people's balls. Like if you're just trying to get someone going.
I can't believe that. Yeah. You believe that this, like you lied to me last night.
About what?
I don't want to say it on here.
In case it's true?
In case it is true. But I'm pretty confident it was a lie. Like, because you know I'm already on the fence about something. So I think that you just know how to get. I mean,
whatever you want to say.
I know how.
Time will tell that I was right about this.
So like, that's a prime example of like an okay lie.
Yeah. If that was a lie, that'd be a great lie to get you jacked up.
It's an okay lie.
I wish I thought of that lie.
Like if you're going to lie
it should be a lie.
Something monumental where it's like, you know, you're going to get into trouble.
Yeah.
Like in a lot of trouble. Like I was never there. I don't know what you're talking about. I never kissed that girl. What the hell are you talking about?
My mother still doesn't forgive you for lying when I was in jail.
That was a different story. You got to lie about that.
You have to lie about that. I don't know why she's such a clown about that.
I know. She's like, she'll never let that go. But
she was just like, please, whatever you do, tell me the truth, Justin. And Justin's like, I swear to God.
I think he's at his friend's house.
Yeah, I swear to God, he's at his friend's house.
He's at his friend's, I swear it. Well, listen, like, here's the thing. It's like, you guys raised us to never be a rat.
I know.
So you cannot get mad for me. Like, I'm not going to rat you out. It's never going to happen. Like, if you fucking killed somebody, they're going to have to pull my fingernails off. And I'm going to be like, I don't know. He's at his friend's house.
I know. I think in that situation, I would have forgave you for just being like, yeah, he's here. Like he's here.
It was a lose-lose because I could either she was going to be mad or you were going to be mad.
Yeah, that's true. She still won't get over it.
No,
she'll never get over that you lied.
And you know what? And I never like lied to her about anything. I've never really been in a position where I needed to lie to her either.
Yeah.
You know, because your mother's like not like a mean person like that.
Yeah.
It's like you can tell her the truth and she's not going to be like, she'd rather hear that. You might get a letter, which I did for lying to her.
Oh, you did? You got a letter?
Yeah,
that's worse.
That's one thing you don't want to get.
You'd rather have someone fucking lose their mind on you than get a letter.
Get a letter. It's like, it's so passive aggressive and she just tells you how hurt she is.
I got so many fucking letters from that woman.
It's not nice.
And I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't know that people want to talk, like the older people always want to talk like, oh no, you guys aren't as smart as you were in my day. If you could see how my mother writes, she just capitalizes the most random letters known to man. Like just a T in the middle of a word.
It's like you want to be like, what are you doing? You know what you should have did is like proofread it.
Yes.
Gave it back to her.
I should have proofread it in red and gave her a thing.
You graded her on
like the theme's there, but you need to like
we need to
scramble your brain or something.
We need to go back to school.
Go back to school.
She's just so mad writing that.
Oh yeah. She's just capitalizing random letters. She loves to capitalize. I'm telling you, the letter T for some reason. I got to find a note. I got to find a letter and you'll see all the capitals in the middle of the fucking word.
It's like the T at the end of cat is capitalized.
Yeah.
No reason whatsoever.
I don't think she knows how to make a lowercase T.
No.
So that would be where I'm at right now. She doesn't know how to make a lowercase T.
I agree. But yeah, she'll never forgive me for that. And I'm okay with it because I'm not going to rat you out. Sorry. It's just not going to happen.
We'll see about that.
We'll see. It's like I'm still being tested.
Yeah, you fucking rat them. You rat to my wife all the time.
Oh, no.
Fucking rat city trying to get me trying to get people jacked
up. Trying to get somebody jacked up and ratting is two different, completely two different things.
It's flirting a line. It's flirting a line.
I might be towing a line, but I'll tell you this, it's not ratting. Because if it was something like, listen, I know you did something. It's like, what do you mean? He slept at my house last night. You know what I mean? Like that is not, I'm not, but if it's like he had 6 espressos,
it's a rat.
I'm going to be like, do you believe he had 8 espressos? Yeah, like I'm going to add a couple now, you know, that's different.
Yeah. I don't know why she gets jacked up about the espressos. Like I don't even understand that, to be honest.
I think that she just doesn't want your heart to explode.
Do you know what I got told? So I'm in this Pulling the Cork health thing, right? First of all, I'm in a competition with the kid Brendan from Pulling the Cork.
What,
who loses the most weight in the first 2 months of fucking the year. So like March 7th, I'm losing this thing, guaranteed. I don't have as much drive. It turns out
he's going to start drinking any day now. He'll start drinking again.
Oh, he's back. He's back on the wagon.
Well, he's doing dry January. He has no self-control to do it longer than that.
He hasn't even made it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. But my point is that, trust me, they're walking, they're all doing shit. I don't have a chance at this thing. I'm fine with it, but I'm in this group. It's called the Success Lift app. This guy Panuzzo, he runs it. At Brian Panuzzo is him on Instagram. He definitely knows his shit. He might be the biggest wet mop on the face of the planet, like just dry toast.
A wet blanket.
He takes himself way too serious. Now I get it. It's his job. I am obviously the direct opposite of that. Yeah. So we're in like group chats and like in the app. I'm like giving this guy the business, like just be like sending him pictures of pizzas, sending him all the shit. And he can't take, I don't know if he understands how to take me. Yeah. Like I'm just busting his balls.
Takes a while for people. It's a new person, right?
Yes.
It takes a while. They don't get it.
He don't get it. He has no clue. So yesterday he told me that, that he's completely aware that I'm relentlessly committed. Wait, hold on. I read it because I put it in my bio. I got to read it because it's that ridiculous. It's like I actually
saw you updated your bio and I was like, this is the gayest thing he's ever said.
Relentlessly committed to developing chronic disease. That's what he told me I was. I was relentlessly committed to developing chronic disease.
Which is true.
And to save us the play-by-play.
You've been
because I was like, he goes, how's your week going? He puts it in the app. I'm like, well, I'm going to the Celtics tonight. That means 8 to 10 draftees. Maybe I'm going to stop at Bovis.
Yeah.
He's like, then he said, you're relentlessly committed to chronic disease. Save us the play-by-play.
Then why do you ask?
That's what I said. I said, you asked. He goes, I wasn't asking you. I'm like, okay.
But you asked. You did ask.
Yeah.
It's
so
like you can't ask the question.
He's a wet fucking blanket a little bit, but he definitely knows his shit. So he is also 6'6" and got fucking washboard abs. So maybe he's in a better shape than I am.
Yeah.
I'm never going to take life that serious. And the problem with me, and this is even back to fucking grade school.
Yep.
When someone's overly serious, like a teacher, anything, I'm going to be extra annoying about it. Like there's no reason you could get your message across and not be as serious. But now, as soon as I know it's bothering you, like I could tell it's bothering him.
Yeah. You're going to double down.
I'm going to double and triple down.
Yeah.
Yes.
If this is like me knowing you my entire life,
Yes.
you still get under my skin. But I suffer from this as well. It's like, if you know me by now, it's like I have a very dry sense of humor where people think I'm like dead serious.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
But it's like, listen to what I'm saying. I'm obviously joking. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, I mean, you blur the line sometimes because sometimes you are actually serious.
Well, I think you could tell because I'll tell you I'm serious.
Yeah. I think that you get aggravated quicker than most people.
Yeah. I like to refer to myself as chronically passionate to committing to chronic.
You're relentlessly committed to being a cunt.
Yeah. Just I'm passionate. Yeah. It's like, it is what it is. You can't take it out of me. Listen, I'm an acquired taste. You're either a bonehead or you're not.
Yeah, you got some boneheads out there. I mean,
there's some out there.
Even though I was listening, one more plug to them, even though like we shouldn't be plugging their fucking gay podcast. Pulling the Cork, I was listening to it the other day.
Yeah.
Boy Lawrence was on, Garino. I don't know how drunk he got. Probably drunk again because he's a fucking
was
alcoholic.
He on did his episode come out yet?
Yeah, it's out.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
it's out. That
I think it's officially out today. So go check that out with a couple friends. Fitzy goes, if they were talking about that we should first of all call our fans brainiacs. We should call them brainiacs. We have a bunch of morons, so that maybe it's like an oxymoron, like we're calling them brainiacs.
I actually kind of like that.
That's what they said the fans should be called, not Gaetanos. They should be called brainiacs.
Yeah, but Gaetanos is as fan as you in me. And then if you're a fan of just the pod, you could be a brainiac. I like that.
Fitzy goes, this made me laugh out loud. Fitzy goes, I was a bonehead until I met Justin. I thought that was fucking funny. So I think that is true. Like Justin gives off a good vibe, but once you meet him, you know, he's just too down.
That's what it is.
Too down, yeah.
Too down. I thought we had a great time on that podcast.
Maybe he's just saying it because he knows it's going to get you jacked up.
Not going to get me fired up. It's all right.
It's not going to get you fired up.
It's okay. I don't even care.
I think see
if I ever call anyone his podcast again.
Well, I heard that the high voice.
Oh yeah,
Dave's Hot Chicken. You just can't.
Did you hear that one?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, I didn't listen to that episode yet. I called the week before too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I like giving them little phone calls. But Dave from Dave's Hot Chicken came.
Hi, this is Dave from Dave's Hot Chicken. We are sponsored by retards. Something like that, right? Is that how it was? Something like that.
It was something along those lines.
I go, this kid's gone, dude.
I just can't help myself.
I can't wait to cut that and send it to Marco and be like, Justin's back at it again.
I can't help myself. I don't know what it is. I know, like, especially that it definitely bothers a couple people. It just, I love it. Well,
that's actually funny. Like if you said it on a podcast, that'd be funny, but you went out of your way to make the most ridiculous video ever when there was a very, very good chance we were going to get sponsored by Dave's Hot Chicken.
Yeah. I mean,
like I was stoking fires. Nico was stoking fires. Mark was stoking fires. We had every opportunity.
I like to put the thumb on it.
So now it's just like, first of all, did we even address that Nico's not here?
No, but I think that, hold on, let's switch to camera one that we set up.
Hi.
Oh, look, there's Al, and you see an empty chair where the fucking ghost of Nico's past is.
2 cameras set up, dude. Both the Weezy brothers were actually coming.
We ordered the fucking cable to do the 2 cameras. Like, everything got fucked up last week. We got confirmation that he's coming this week. Marc Lewis was going to come. Then he's got a fucking chiropractor's appointment. Then Nico's like, yeah, Nico actually agreed we were supposed to record yesterday. Then you had an appointment. Then we're going to switch the day. Nico, yeah, thumbs up. I'll be there, kid. I'll be there with bells on. Guess what? 10:30 rolls around. Where is the kid? Let's call him. Doesn't answer.
Now he's saying that his muffler exploded into pieces in his.
Send me a picture of your exploded muffler. That's what I want to see.
You want to see the picture?
Yeah.
He should ask Marc Lewis for the money because Marc Lewis was ready to toss money around last episode.
That's what he said. Yeah, he's fucking shelling out money.
He's shelling out money. We didn't get any money. We never got offered any money.
He won't even pay you to borrow the equipment. So.
Well, I don't ask for that. I mean, favors are favors. It is what it is. But I saw him at the Celtics game. I went to the Celtics game last night.
Yeah, which they stink, by the way. Did they win?
No, they didn't. But fucking that cunt, that scrub, Dylan Brooks went fucking off. I think he went like 11 for 15 for 3-pointers. It was unbelievable. Dylan Brooks is like the worst player ever. He probably averages like 12 points a game. Dylan Brooks is known. That's Lance Stevenson. Dylan Brooks has something known for with LeBron. I thought he was the one that blew in his ear, but I think that's Lance Stevenson. He's a fucking bum, Dylan Brooks. He's always been a fucking bum.
Yeah.
But he got this like aura about him where he just thinks he's better than he is. I don't even want to say aura because aura is like when you just say somebody like, oh, he's got something about him. Dylan Brooks went fucking off last night. He scored like 36 points. It was stupid.
Yes, they're just
the Celtics for some reason can't get it together. We had that game won. They went on like a 12-0 run in the fourth. It was like 89-101 at one point, I'm pretty sure.
Well, they keep switching.
Then we lost like 110.
They keep changing their lineups too.
Well, I'm fine with that. Find something that works. It's just like,
they're not right now. This team is getting booted. They might not even make the playoffs if they continue to play like that plan.
That's crazy. That's a crazy talk because I think they're like second or third.
No, they're in second. They'll make the playoffs. I'm just trolling, but if they play like this, they're not making it to the championship again. They're going to get routed.
Yes. If they play like this, they're not going to win a series.
I watched the game, the Lakers game. That was like a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
Dude, they got smashed.
Yeah, they got their doors blown off.
Smashed.
Yeah. They're coming out flat. It's like that the sophomore slump, like after you like have like a good year.
And I get it. You want to just throw as many threes and you built your whole offense to beat Golden State. And that's great. And you're usually good at hitting threes. You were on pace to hit the most 3-pointers. But when you're like 5 for 40, maybe it's time to stop taking threes and start working the paint.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because now you've been down by 20 the whole game. It's like, let's not do this anymore. Let's not do the tush push anymore.
Oh, the tush push. That got to get outlawed. That got to get it. First of all, no one in the world does the tush push worse than Josh Allen.
No.
You're supposed to drive down.
Yeah.
Like just go down.
He steps to the left.
Why are you taking a step back and 2 steps to the left and then going forward?
Makes no sense.
You are completely losing your momentum.
It makes no sense.
It's the dumbest thing ever.
How about you just do a play in shotgun and then use your legs? Get somebody
do something. Like even they did like a bootleg with Mahomes. Yeah. Do the bootleg.
It's like, listen.
Get them going. It's either going to be an easy dump pass or go get 2 yards on a cornerback.
If you know a play is coming, it's 10 times easier to stop.
Yep.
And you keep doing it. And that's great. But also the fucking refs. That wasn't a catch. The ball fucking hit the ground. I understand your whole tie goes to the runner. It should have been intercepted. Okay, it wasn't. Tie goes to the runner.
There was a lot of mistakes that game.
Yeah. And then the ball, you can't secure the ball with the ground.
I think it was worse. The tight end on the third down dives for the ball. I think that was even closer to a first down.
Oh, that was a first down.
Then they obviously now they've broken down all the video. Josh Allen definitely gets the first down. He's over that line.
Well, did you see the other line judge come and then the Chiefs player was standing in the way? So he steps off the line, goes around him, and then comes off the line back.
Yeah.
So it's like your spot's off. It was off. Right. So how do you not overturn that? I
think you got to run on your line and tell them to get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
Like you pot the C. You don't go around the person.
First of all, give me the overhead view. Stop pretending like you only have 2 camera angles.
Oh, I know. They have a
I
million
see
cameras.
that bird's eye fucking thing.
And you know it's right over the line.
Exactly. So stop pretending like you don't have that angle. Let me see that one, because you're only showing the 2 line angles.
I know. It's like, how do you get... Yeah, it's just the bird's eye view has to be right over the first down, especially on a 4th down play. It's stupid.
This is what WWE's doing on Raw. They're flying drones all over.
Are you telling me that we live in a world where they can't embed a microchip into the...
And I want to know it'll turn red, just like the puck going over the line.
Yep.
In hockey, you know if it's a goal.
I know.
What are we doing here?
I think if you microchip the ball, it seems like that would be the easiest fucking thing.
This is the NFL. What are we doing? They make the most money out of tennis, every sport.
Which is like the fucking dumbest sport on the planet, has those things where it's like, see it and it shows you where the ball hit.
Well, you can't control the script with the microchip.
Oh, so you think it's all scripted?
Oh yeah, it's WWE.
They want fucking Taylor Swift.
They're in their Roman Reigns. If you followed wrestling at all the past few years, right? Roman Reigns had the title for 3 years in a row. Nobody wanted him to continue to win.
Yeah.
He kept getting bailed out by like the people he was with. Like he never won a match like fair and square.
Right.
People kept interfering. He kept winning 3 years in a row.
Right.
This is the same exact script with the fucking Chiefs, dude. They keep getting bailed out.
Well, there has to be a downfall. So where's the downfall going to be? You think it's versus the Eagles? You think it ends?
If any team, honestly, is going to beat them, it's going to be the Eagles. It's going to be on the back of Saquon, because their run defense is not that good.
Before we get to the Eagles, we got to go back to the Bills, because before we get off the Bills, Sean McDermott is the biggest fucking loser on the face of the fucking planet.
Yeah.
He will never be a winner. He's an alcoholic. I don't know if that's fact, but he looks like an alcoholic.
He's got the red face.
You got the red face, you got the red nose, and you make fucking horrible decisions.
Everybody on the Pulling the Cork podcast.
Yeah, he looks exactly like someone on the Pulling the Cork, all 3 of them on the Pulling the Cork podcast, and then Lawrence Carino. He looks like that. He just, he makes bad decisions, terrible decisions. James Cook was running first down. They were throwing the thing, getting 20 yards.
He ran for like 80 yards in the third quarter.
And then they just completely take him off the field.
It's crazy.
They take him off the field when it's the most. And guess what? Put him on the field for a decoy, because everyone knows when he's on the fucking field, he's basically getting the ball. Put him on the field for the fucking decoy.
Like, why?
You're giving it to this fucking bum. What's his name? Davis or whoever the fuck you were giving the ball to.
He's a fucking rookie.
Fucking loser. I get what you're saying. Like, oh, he brought him this way. When you have a hot hand, you fucking use it.
You feed the hot hand, dude.
I hope Sean McDermott stays in the AFC East for the rest of his fucking career. The Bills will never be anything. They will never do anything with him as a coach.
Nope.
100%. They lose fucking games they should win. Kansas City Chiefs are the Bills' daddy. So, like, you know how like Pedro said that once about the Yankees? Yeah. This is 100% accurate.
Would you say
once it's playoff time, they shit on themselves?
Would you say that this is the modern Brady-Manning rivalry?
Yeah, I guess you'd put him as Manning, because Manning didn't do shit.
Where Manning was just awesome.
Yeah.
So maybe you gotta have fucking Josh Allen just be at a different team, and then he'll finally win. Be in a different division.
Well, I mean, he did get one with the Colts. He got one with the Colts versus the Saints, I want to say, I believe.
No. Right? No. Peyton only won 1 Super Bowl.
He got 2 Super Bowls.
Are you sure?
One with the Colts, I want to say in 2006.
Are you positive?
Positive.
I thought he only had 1. And Eli had 2.
No.
And he beat him out there.
No. Maybe the Colts beat the Bears that time. Colts Super Bowl. You're crazy, dude.
I could be misremembering.
He went to 2 with Denver, lost 1 to the Seahawks, and then he definitely beat Cam Newton.
Yeah, he beat,
2007 versus the Bears.
Yeah, because Cam Newton didn't fucking pick up that fumble.
He lost the one. He must have lost the one versus the Saints. Yeah, because that's when Drew Brees won his.
Yeah.
Those are like the only 2 times he beat Brady was that.
I think the only way that Josh Allen wins the Super Bowl is if they change divisions, because the Chiefs were hot garbage all year. I don't know how they kept winning. It was bullshit. Oh, block this. Oh, flag here.
Yep. Yeah.
And you see him like smiling when they call these plays. You see Mahomes smiling like he's the biggest bad guy in the league right now. Everyone, like the whole league.
I hate Travis Kelce. I think he sucks. People try to compare him to Gronk. He's such a fucking
yards
joke.
all game, dude. You did nothing.
And his fucking girlfriend's a slut, dude. I can't deal with her.
Huge slut.
All she is hugging the fucking fat mother. It's crazy, dude. The mother doesn't even want to be hugged. It's nuts.
It is a script, dude. I don't care what anybody says. I have eyes. I've watched wrestling my whole life to know what a fucking scripted story looks like. And boy, is this one of them.
Yeah. I mean, everything's lining up. Now they got fucking Taylor Swift. Do you think the people, dude, like the guy in the back that like deals with the cameras is just in the back being like, show Taylor Swift, and then he just fucking comes on himself?
Yeah, 100%.
It has to be, because it's like they're showing Taylor Swift.
Well, then
not even when Kelsey caught 2 balls. I saw Taylor Swift 85 times.
In fact, what they did was like, they're going to show the camera angle for this line judge, then this line judge. They're going to skip the overhead and just go straight to Taylor Swift and see like.
They should just put her on Pip. Put her in the corner the whole time.
No, didn't make it. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, well, Taylor said it didn't make it, so it must be true. It's stupid. It makes me want to kill myself. It actually makes me not even want to watch the Super Bowl. But I'm going to hate watch it.
Got to hate watch it. And it's like, I think the smart money is to put it on the Chiefs because of the script. Because
they're already, Eagles are what, plus 113 or something stupid?
If the Eagles should have won fucking 2 years ago, but then they forgot how to cover fucking man-to-man with motion. So let's hope they don't fuck that up.
You think Jason Kelce is a little upset he retired a year early?
You think because he could have went back?
Yeah. And then versus brother again?
Yeah, maybe. But it's got to be.
I would sign him.
He's making so much fucking money, dude.
I would fucking sign him to
one game. Why? We got David Andrews. Oh, you're talking the Eagles.
I would sign him for 1 game. Super Bowl. Who cares? You don't even have to start him. Sign the guy for 1 game.
Yeah, put a 52-man. Put him on it.
Yeah. Drop your fucking third fucking quarterback.
I wonder if you could do that.
Why not?
Yeah, true. Then what about all those guys that were in that locker room? You letting one guy come off the roster?
It's Kelce. He was the fucking captain of the fucking, wasn't he?
Yeah. They are getting annoying. Even Kelsey's getting annoying. Even Jason Kelce. I think the whole family's kind of pissed me off. It's oversaturation at this point.
It's just too much. They're trying, the NFL's trying to do anything.
I hate when people try to jam shit down your throat.
I'm going to give you the ultimate tinfoil hat. Super tinfoil hat right here.
Okay.
Do you think that they're like, hey, Brady, how bad do you want ownership?
Okay.
How bad? You know where I'm going here.
I think I have an idea.
How bad do you want ownership? You're going to let fucking him knock off some of your, you're going to let him knock off your fucking Super Bowl and your most playoff wins. You got to do all, you got to give up the history books and we'll make you a pot owner.
No, that's ridiculous.
I'm just saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's all fucking, it all just doesn't feel right. Football does not seem like it was football when we were younger. Even in the past 5-6 years.
It just feels like, that these games that they're winning, they don't deserve to win, number one.
No.
Mahomes doesn't do anything.
And the Patriots had some games like that. And I'll tell you the most I seen was the year that they went undefeated and lost the Super Bowl.
That was definitely scripted.
It felt like they did everything to get the Patriots there. Like every game they won was like 1-score game, like right.
No, we were blowing teams out.
We were, but like there was some games where we should have lost that game, and then there was a crazy flag. Like, yeah, it was the Moss year. We had games where we were blowing people out, but not every game was like that. We had some games that we should have fucking lost. We won by 1 score, and that like a crazy fucking, they fumbled, and they were like, oh no, it wasn't a fumble.
Let's see the scores here, because I feel like you're way off here.
No, I'm telling you, there was some 1-score close games, dude. that they shouldn't have gone undefeated.
Okay. All right, so first game, they win by 24 points. Second game, they win by 24 points. Third game, they win by 31 points. Fourth game, they win by 21 points. Fifth game, they win by 17. Next game, they won by 21. Miami Dolphins, week 7, they won by 21. Washington Redskins, they won by 45. Indianapolis Colts, 24-20. So they won 1 game by 4 points. The Buffalo Bills, they beat by 46 points. Then they beat a team by 2 games in a row. 2 3-point wins.
Yeah.
Then the Steelers, they beat by 21.
That's 3 games that they should have lost.
Come on, dude. They shouldn't have lost those games.
3 one-score games.
Best team in the league, dude. Some people are going to play you obviously.
3 points.
Do you know how many one-score games the Chiefs had this year?
Every single game. They had like
17.
10. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's nuts.
Every game.
That's
what I'm saying. They weren't good.
We know that they have the worst team, but here's the problem. For some reason, they have this aura about them where
there's only one team.
People fuck up. They make dumb decisions.
There's only one team you can blame for all of this.
The Patriots.
No, it's the Lions. You can only blame the Lions.
Why?
Because they should have been in the Super Bowl, even though they would have played. What? No, they're in the different division.
The problem is that these fucking teams do dumb shit. And they don't especially during the regular season. Cincinnati Bengals would have definitely, if the Cincinnati Bengals could have played them in the playoffs, they would have won because Joe Burrow doesn't shit down his fucking pants like fucking the other people. We needed fucking Joe Burrow versus Patrick Mahomes.
Does Kelce retire?
Yes.
If they win?
He's terrible, dude. He's legit terrible.
Yeah, he was not good.
And guess what? What is even worse than his play on the field is his fucking outfits that he came to the stadium with his stupid stripes. It wasn't even I didn't even understand it. It was such a bad suit. And then he had a fucking hat on with 2-3 stripes on it. It makes zero sense.
So he looked like Melania's hat.
If Elon Musk came on TV and said that I actually gave the Nazi salute, that would be less insulting than what fucking Travis Kelce showed up to the stadium. Oh yeah. That's how 100%. Embarrassing that fucking outfit was.
That embarrassing.
But yeah, football, football's a drug. It's a fucking drug.
Well, yeah.
We're going to say we hate it. We're going to say but we are going to fucking inject it in our veins every second. So I will be watching the Super Bowl. I will be hate watching it. Obviously, we don't want Mahomes.
I'm actually going to be watching it here with you. So
I'm going to, if I invite you, if you're invited.
I invited myself. Yeah. Me and my whole family's coming. How do you like me now?
What a shock.
I will bring wings though. And I won't make them
absolutely not.
I'll make the normal ones.
No, you brought these fucking drumsticks that were disgusting.
I'm going to make, no, they weren't disgusting. They were just huge. I'll bring normal wings.
I'll do my own wings.
See, now you're just trolling me.
No, do something else.
All right.
I don't trust you. It's too important.
What do you mean you don't trust me?
It's too important to the game for you to fucking come with your wings. I'd rather get them from Outback.
I made eagle. I'll make eagle wings. Yeah, that's the size of the wings that I made. They were eagle wings.
No, those things were monstrous.
They were so big.
They were like, when you go to
they were drumsticks.
The Topsfield Fair,
yeah,
and you get
like
the fucking
legs.
Yeah,
dude, they were huge.
That's what you brought here.
Well, I didn't tell them to fucking make the biggest chickens in the world.
No, those were those weren't chickens, dude.
I'll make. You know what I'll make? Maybe those stuffed jalapenos that I made for Thanksgiving that one year. Maybe
I get down with those.
And maybe I can make like a 7-layer dip or something.
You plan too much. That's my opinion. You plan way too much. You plan too much.
I do. I'm a habitual overthinker.
Yes.
And everyone thinks that I'm spontaneous, but they don't understand. It's I've been thinking about these things for months before I make a move. So it's spontaneous to everybody else, but I've been dwelling on it for months.
So you're telling me the time you bought that Mustang, you were thinking about it the whole time? You were just
not specifically a Mustang, a car. And I'll tell you why. Because my grandmother kept taking the car away from me.
Okay.
No, you can't. Nope. Give me the keys over and over again for months. It's I got to get to work. Well, too bad. Get somebody to give you a ride. It's I didn't even do anything. You're just doing this to just be how
I am sorry sometimes. I brought you the wrong $5 scratch
That's ticket. What I'm saying. It's for the dumbest thing.
I got the crossword scratch tickets. I know you fucking hate this crossword.
Yeah, it's hey, you're asking me. I'm out with my friends. I'm in Medford and you're like, hey, bring me an Uno cheeseburger. It's like, hey, it's 6 o'clock and I'm out. I'm not like around. So now I come home and you're going to take my car away the next day because I didn't bring it. It's like, so that happened for months. Yeah. And then I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
There's not worse than when someone hangs something over your head like that. That's a bad feeling.
It's a horrible feeling.
Yeah.
So it seemed very spontaneous to everybody else.
But it wasn't. So, and that's like 90% of my life. So, we did talk about the Bills. I did want to, just a quick little, if you are a fan of Walgreens, they're closing 500 stores. What?
500 stores. So,
where? Do we know if they're around us? There's got to be one.
There's a few in Massachusetts.
Okay.
I think it's like 4 or 5 in Massachusetts. Hopefully they're not super close to us.
So in my head now, I have them ranked different than probably you. I do think that a CVS is better than Walgreens, and I hate CVS, like the checkout situation.
Yeah, no, it's atrocious. So I'm like I go to Saugus.
Yeah.
My prescriptions go to CVS.
The one in
They have a nice CVS.
Yes.
The one in Revere's atrocious. Parking's atrocious.
Yeah, that's anything next to a market
atrocious. Basket. I would much rather go to the Walgreens when I lived in Revere because they have a massive parking lot. My father threw a guy in a trunk at that Walgreens.
That was at that Walgreens?
That was at that Walgreens.
Nice.
Yeah. My mother shit out a window at that Walgreens. I have a lot of ties to that Walgreens.
Yeah, that is a trashy Walgreens.
It is.
It is. I mean, clearly, if people are getting thrown in trunks, it is shitting out the fucking window.
But it's my Walgreens.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's crazy because it's right next to like a fire station and like this, it's so right open. There. So for those acts to happen that brazen, like that's those are 2 brazen acts, just like
broad daylight.
And basically like a stone's throw from City Hall.
Like, tell me you don't care.
Yeah.
Like
that if you shop in that. I actually hate shopping in that Walgreens, just like the look of it, the way people are in there. Like it ain't my Walgreens.
Well, that's how I feel about that CVS too.
You think that's how like the libs feel about President Trump? Like
that's exactly how
like this ain't my president.
That's not my president.
Yeah, that's not my
guess
Walgreens.
What, buddy? It is.
Yeah.
Speaking of presidents, he said that he's going to declassify fucking the assassinations of JFK, RFK, and Martin Luther King. How do you feel about that?
Well, here's my question, and it's a simple question. What don't we already know about these things? I guess we don't know who did it.
Yeah, I mean, we speculate, but we know that it was probably the U.S. government that did it.
So do you think like in that folder, it's going to be like
the CIA did it?
The CIA did it. You 100%. Think that's what's going to be in the folder?
Oh, it's like if like we found out that the NFL is scripted. It's like we knew all along.
Yeah, but you think that my point is like, do you think that the CIA, and this is a good point from our guy, Joey Boats. This is a thing from Joey Boats, who has to come on this podcast.
Gotta bring him on.
He said, what do you think? That they're just going to have it fucking written down in a folder? Hey, we did this.
No, but you're going to have the plans. I'm sure that there's plenty of paperwork that needs to get pushed around before you can just assassinate a president.
Well, did he already release it?
I don't know.
This is my point. So is it released and why don't we know more?
Yeah, well, it's probably not released yet. He signed like 100 executive orders. He signed a couple other crazy ones too. Like, everyone has to go back to work in, like federal, like that are working from home. You all got to go back to work, which should be pretty good for the restaurant. You might need to, they go out opening lunches again coming soon.
Yeah, we could be thinking about that. We've been throwing that around.
Yeah, they were all going back. The diversity hires are getting halted. Not halted, but it's going to be more balanced.
I don't think there's anything more racist than you having, so like the Rooney Rule in the NFL, there's nothing more racist than you telling somebody, hey, you got to look at this person's skin color. You got to look at what this person's race.
He's saying it's going to be based off merit, not the color of your skin anymore. Not if you're LGBTQ.
I think that's better for everybody.
It is. Of course it is.
Let's not just say,
do you know every time I apply to a job legitimately and they ask me, and I check white and I check male, I immediately say, I'm not getting this job. There's no way.
I will agree. They're trying to take the white man down. They have for years, the white male.
And I get it. And Well, what I will say is like for places like Harvard that do this, it's a little unfair to like Asians because you have to score higher and everything than everybody else.
How do they tell if it's an Asian on there? Like, how would they tell?
You have to check it.
But how would they tell? Like, it's not like they all have the same names and like.
Well, yeah. Yeah, how do they tell? They do all look the same. Yeah, so I think that something like that levels the playing field for everybody. It should be based off merit, not the color of your skin, not your sexuality, not if you like to suck dick or not if you want to get your dick chopped off or not. I think all that shit is ridiculous. It should all be based off merit. And that's how it was for fucking hundreds of years. Let's get back to that. It has nothing to do with race, has nothing to do with fucking sexuality. It's all has to do with if I'm qualified or not. And that was the executive order that he passed.
I think it's a great executive order. Not that we're like super political.
No, I agree, but it's like, come on, what are we doing here? It's like America is becoming ancient Rome. It's like everyone's going to be trans, and then we're going to fucking crumble.
I'm still trying to find this fucking Sean Scott Hicks rap album.
I will say we are getting into, for anybody who likes wrestling like I do, which is probably like 3% of people, we're getting into WrestleMania season. This Saturday is going to be, I'd say, the best pay-per-view that exists. Maybe you'll agree, maybe you'll disagree. The Royal Rumble.
Is this broad serious?
She's dead serious. She's making fucking hard-boiled eggs, slamming pans. She's laughing over there. She's having the time of our life.
You're making egg salad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you?
She said she can't, we can't just like stop our lives because you guys got the podcast pretty much.
I mean, you can for an hour.
An hour? You guys are 3 hours.
No one's doing 3 hours. Nico doesn't. We can't even get Nico to show up.
Nico didn't show up again, Chris.
Why? What's wrong?
I don't know. I heard that he was out shopping for something all night that he couldn't swing it.
Teardrops, rounds.
There's a reason for the teardrops on my guitar. Yeah, his muffler exploded. I don't know.
He's saying his muffler exploded, Chris.
Pictures or it didn't happen. That's what I say. Would you agree that one of our favorite pay-per-views growing up was the Royal Rumble?
Yes.
Will you let your kid watch the Royal Rumble?
I let my kid watch anything. If he wants to watch a snuff film, he wants to watch porn.
So does he have any interest in it?
I don't know. Yeah, I think he likes to. I think we watched the Royal Rumble. He likes to he pays attention, I guess, slightly.
So he does.
Yes.
Even though his mother tried to ruin it for him.
Well, she did ruin it for him. She told him it was fake.
Yeah, but you can't. It's not fake. It's scripted. They beat the shit out of each other. It's not.
It's fake, dude. It's fake.
Does not mean it's fake. You're a loser.
It's fake.
Loser.
It's fake. That's a semantical argument.
So did you tell him?
We don't get a lot of space up here.
Did you tell him about Santa?
Cut those clips.
Did we tell him about Santa yet?
See, I'm thinking he knows and he's conning us. Would you agree, Chrissy, that he knows that there's no Santa?
Yeah, he thinks there's gonna be no more presents.
All the kids know. All the kids on his basketball.
But what's the
teams
difference? I don't think there's a big difference.
I can't believe how much shit she's doing right now.
It's she's making the most noise.
That we had all these people on the podcast, and they were lined up next to my bed waiting for our bath.
Oh, that was your dream? So she had a dream that, because I don't think anyone can hear you, Chris, but she had a dream basically that she was asleep and she woke up and there was a huge line of people waiting, that we had all these people on the podcast and they were just waiting outside of her bed.
To use the bathroom?
To use the master bathroom, and they're just fucking standing outside of it. So who was it, Chrissy? Was it anyone from Pulling the Cork, those fags? Or no?
No, it wasn't anybody even
we didn't even know them.
We didn't even know them. Okay.
So maybe she's a fortune teller and this will come to fruition. And we're just going to get guests just coming out of our ear.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, Chrissy, next week there's guests coming here and they're going to sit here with you. They're going to actually wait to piss. I'm going to tell them to come bright and early, 6 a.m.
And just make sure you hold it and don't take your morning piss.
Yeah.
You got to wait till you get here.
Pass the bathroom that's in the hallway and go into the master bathroom right next to your bed.
You get the long peas.
At least they weren't taking a shit. Was someone shitting in there?
Yeah, I went in there. It was splattered everywhere.
There was splatter? Oh, someone did shit in there and they splattered. You have the weirdest dreams. Girls have the weirdest
your
dreams.
egg salad. Is that what happened?
So yeah, you've been dreaming about people just blowing out the back of toilets and then you woke up and made egg salad. That makes a shit ton of sense.
It just makes so much sense. I really am in the mood for some egg salad after that one. So Royal Rumble. Are you gonna watch it with them?
I'll watch a little bit. I'll watch it. I mean, wrestling's fucking. They're gonna end up in the middle of the Royal Rumble, just staring into the stands. It's gonna make no sense whatsoever. But I'll pay attention to it. It's this Saturday.
This Saturday. I watched Monday Night Raw last night, and I think the way to watch it is after it is.
So then you can fast forward.
Nope. There's no commercials. It does it for you. It just goes right to.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So even this, like I had it play, cause it started by the time I got home, it was an hour in and I started it, no commercials. So if the time's already passed, they're not doing
And you're not paying for these. You don't pay for Royal Rumble. It's automatic.
No. Well, do you have Peacock?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have Peacock, it's free. Every pay-per-view is free.
So now you gotta, so wait, hold on. So I gotta watch, everything else is on Netflix besides the pay-per-views.
Only Monday Night Raw is on Netflix. SmackDown is on cable. It's on USA.
They got too many.
On TV.
That's too crazy.
I think that they're trying to go all the streaming, but their SmackDown contract is still, their TV contract is not up yet. So as soon as that goes up, they're either going to go to like maybe Prime, maybe Peacock.
Okay.
Maybe something like that I can see.
All right. I can get down with that. I guess it's kind of like the NFL. It's on 5 different channels. What's the difference?
It's the same thing.
Yeah, except it's fake. Even though you do think the NFL's fake.
It is. It's all scripted. It's the same thing. They're doing the Roman Reigns storyline right now with Patrick Mahomes. If you can't see that, that's crazy. And I know, well, it's hard for you to see it because you don't know the storyline, but if people...
I see the storyline. I know the storyline, okay? He's not the tribal chief.
Mahomes?
Yeah,
hopefully not.
What I will say, what I do like is Paul Heyman. I've always liked Paul Heyman.
He's the best.
He's the best ever, dude.
He came out last night and cut a sick promo.
No one cuts better promos than
Nobody. There's not one.
He should have his own podcast.
He was just on, I just watched him on Logan Paul's podcast.
Yeah, was he sick?
He was so good.
Yeah.
So I could listen to that guy talk forever.
He's the best.
He's so good. Yeah, it's going to be good.
I'll definitely watch it.
There is one more thing I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
I keep getting text messages. Sabrina kept getting text messages. Did you feel that earthquake? Did you feel that earthquake? Nobody felt the earthquake. You're all full of shit.
Chrissy thought.
Here we go.
I had to call her up. Dude, I had someone.
I just thought it was my.
I had someone call me up. I was like, hey, did you just feel that? I'm like, no, what? I just felt there had to be an earthquake. And this is like when it was happening. I'm like, no, you're retarded. I was driving.
Yeah.
This wasn't Chrissy. This was somebody else. They said that they were holding the side of their bed.
Oh my God.
I'm like, he goes, I did. It was a guy. He's
That's
like, I didn't know what was happening. My house was shaking so bad.
Chrissy.
This is like.
Could you be any more ridiculous? Is it possible?
Why do you think I was watching TV in the room?
Is it possible for you to be any louder?
I think she's doing it on purpose.
At this point, I think she is.
Like,
she just wants to be on the pod
she's
any
gonna
way
start
she can.
like, carving ice sculptures in 2 seconds.
She breaks out a chainsaw.
Yeah, something ridiculous.
She puts the goggles on. That would be so funny.
Yeah, so I called her.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah, no one felt it, even though my kids said they felt it in school.
Absolutely not.
The desk was shaking in school.
Chrissy, do you want to just like grab a mic or no?
Sit down with your PJs on. Yeah, there's no way that anybody felt it. I don't believe you. You guys are lying. It's like, ugh.
And guess you definitely didn't need to hold your bed.
Yeah, no.
You definitely didn't need to hold on to the bedpost in your bed.
My question
is, a scared little guy.
My question is, how long is it before New Deal has an earthquake sub? They're still rocking.
Do they have the tornado one?
They're still rocking the Revere tornado.
They do have a Revere tornado. What's on the Revere tornado?
There's definitely chicken cutlets. What's this cat have?
Oh, it's like a box of Band-Aids.
Yeah, it's like chicken cutlets and some other shit on there. It's like a tornado. I want to say roasted red peppers. They got too much shit on it. That's what they got on it.
What's today?
28th,
Okay.
Tuesday.
There's no way that this is an actual thing. This is, hello, we are planning a small gathering with friends and family, around 20 people, for September 28th, 2025.
What?
That is fucking 8 months away. This is something Justin would do. Justin talks about shit so long.
8 months is crazy. For the restaurant?
No, for the other one.
Oh.
Still though, 20 people, dude, for 8 months away. This is something you would do. Like Chrissy, he already started talking about what he was making for Super Bowl. He didn't even get invited over here, but apparently he's coming over here for Super Bowl and he's going to do wings.
I come here every year. Why would I just automatically not come here? It makes no sense. I'm going to be hanging out with Chrissy. Me and Chrissy, we're
definitely going away that week.
I don't think so.
Just so Justin has nowhere to go.
Last year I didn't because Santino was a week old.
Oh, that's why it was so peaceful.
That's why.
Yeah. You are a planner, so you would do something like that.
I am a planner, but not 8 months. That's atrocious. 1 month.
What, I don't know, dude. Remember when you shower?
1 month. No, my shower. I was planning on proposing. It was a
What's that noise?
Oh my God, Chrissy.
I'll just put this up.
That's crazy. It's just steam.
I was like, what the hell's going on?
I think she's
I thought she was grinding something.
I thought she was grinding espresso beans or something.
Dude, I'm waiting for her to make a protein shake because there's definitely a blender coming out at some point.
Something. This is like, what else do you need to make? Now you're going to eat, but do you eat with your mouth open? That we're going to pick it up on camera?
She's going to what are you making for breakfast today? You doing a yogurt with granola or...
So what's the egg salad for if you're not eating that?
That's when he gets out of school.
Oh my God.
The kid eats 5 times a day.
Oh,
and they think it's normal. She thinks it's normal.
Lunch ready because he eats lunch in school and then he's hungry when he's
It is a weird... The only thing I'll say is they have the weirdest times.
So early.
Yeah, it's like 10:30.
Do they do breakfast still?
Yeah.
granola bar.
Yeah, they come and you can have a granola bar or like a muffin. It's just like a grab and go.
Oh, we had nice breakfasts.
When we wanted to go, yeah. French toast sticks.
We had the French toast sticks.
Yeah, the sausage.
You can get either the chocolate milk or the regular milk.
Yep.
If you got the regular milk, you were marked as a loser.
Yes.
If you had no friends. Everyone on the Pulling the Cork podcast definitely drank regular milk.
I think they got the skim.
Can we call?
I think they got the skim milk.
Let's call one of them.
You want me to call them?
I want you to call one of them. We need to know what kind of milk these guys were drinking.
So Albie, you got a text that Albie could do this study.
Why don't you step closer if you're going to tell us the story?
No, it's not even a good story. Don't even tell it.
No, just because you brought up milk. And he'd have to do it for a year. And they'd check them out. Someone's either going to be drinking skim milk for a year, someone's going to be drinking whole milk.
They're doing scientific studies?
Yeah, on kids, about health wise. And then it's we'll compensate you guys, what was it, $175? It's
$175.
don't even drink milk every day.
Yeah, they're like...
They want them to just pound milk every day.
We're going to see which one of these kids grows a third
Jared
eyeball.
from Subway. Jared from Subway tried that at one point.
Here's $150.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's 300 pounds.
Yeah, he's... This is a very important question because this is going to determine if I'm going to watch this podcast anymore.
He's not going to answer.
Yeah, of course he's not. He's a scumbag.
Fucking loser.
He's pretending he's got work.
Call you in 5.
Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
You got me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I got you.
All right, you're on the podcast. Justin made me call you, wants an answer to this question.
It's a very, very important
Do you want to
question.
set it up or you want me to set it up?
You could set it up.
Okay.
I already know what the question is. Bernard Cozy. It's my favorite band of all time.
It wasn't, but you're more than welcome to talk about that too.
Good.
I might just hang up now, if we're being honest. We don't even need it because we know it.
I know. I kind of want my ego stroked now.
School breakfast. Did you guys have school breakfast when you were a kid? Like breakfast at school?
I think
that sounds
no.
What do you mean no? That doesn't make any sense. Where the hell did you go to school that they don't give you you get the French toast sticks?
We didn't get that. I don't think. I don't remember having it. Like I remember having milk at like break or whatever.
Okay,
like, when I was, like,
perfect.
little.
All right, perfect. Because that was the next question. We'll get there. He didn't have breakfast. That's fine.
Okay.
Milk. What milk were you grabbing when you were a kid?
Chocolate milk.
Only chocolate?
Yep.
Who used to get the white milk?
Who used to get the white milk?
Yeah.
I don't know. Your parents had to order that, so it was like.
Yeah,
so
but like, what kind of person? What kind of person?
I don't know. I mean, I only went to school with white kids, so I don't know if there's like a racial.
No. It's not racial.
No. We were basically saying that if you got the white milk or the skim milk, you were a piece of shit loser. Yeah. Justin said, I guarantee the Pulling the Cork podcast, they all got white milks.
No, I got chocolate. I got chocolate. Sure.
See, now you're up. Now yeah. I said if they get white milk, I'm no longer listening to their podcast.
All right, I get that. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I mean, why would you ever get white milk if you had the option to get chocolate?
This is what we're saying.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, why
but
would
people
you?
Did though, and they were losers.
You
like
know who probably did?
Losers.
Fucking Panuzzo. Panuzzo's a white milk guy. Panuzzo's a fucking 2%. He's a 2%.
He's drinking white milk right now.
Oh yeah,
you probably got fucking with a scoop of protein in it for like an extra amount of money.
He's getting some fucking girl to give him breast milk. That's probably what he's doing.
Or badger milk.
Yeah,
your badger milk.
Let me ask you guys.
Okay.
Like, I'm assuming you guys ate school lunch?
Yes.
Yeah. So what was the best school lunch, like the Revere Public Schools back then?
Pizza Fridays or the buffalo chicken sandwich.
The buffalo chicken sandwich was disgusting. You're a gross human.
Revere, you didn't
buffalo
eat
chicken sandwich?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the high school.
Revere High School.
Oh, okay.
Revere Public Schools.
Public schools.
Oh, no, I'm talking about specifically high school.
The Revere chocolate cookie was the best chocolate cookie, but that's fine.
Dude, we had like a whole snack stand.
It's definitely pizza, or I would go nachos. When they went nachos, dude, that really got the people going.
Yeah,
I don't know if you had that back in the day with your fucking white ass Melrose, but they went nachos with the taco meat, the American taco meat, dude.
Yep. But Michelle Obama ruined school lunch for everyone.
She did. Mike Obama ruined it.
What happened?
They went to like fruit.
Yeah, she put an executive order for like school lunches that everything had to be like super healthy. We used to have like a snack stand where you can get like smoothies, chips, cookies, fucking mad shit. And she made everyone get away with it. You couldn't have sodas. You couldn't have like the Powerades anymore. You could only have like water and the drink vending machines.
Dude, when I was a senior in high school, they had a Taco Bell stand in Melrose High School.
Wow.
So you could get Taco Bell at high school.
That's crazy.
Awesome.
Well, they probably didn't want you guys leaving school.
Yeah, pizza was the best thing going though, like in my youth, and that was like square style pizza, but it was pretty solid.
We got it every Friday.
Pizza.
It
was like rink pizza.
I went to St. Mary's for high school. They went Papagenos for the first year. Couple years, they had Papagenos on Fridays. There was full-fledged brawls that they had to stop doing it. Like legitimately, we'd run down. I used to like legit leave class early just to get my fucking 3-4 slices of pizza. Like it was legit. They had to start. Then they started rationing people. Like it legit turned into fucking like War of the Worlds.
Russia?
Oh yeah. Full blown fist fights over fucking Papagenos pizza, and it was willing.
It's worth it.
Yeah, 100%.
Could you get as many slices as you could get your hands on?
Every
time?
I used to. There was times where I was buying 8 slices and selling them to kids that couldn't get to the line quick enough. That's like it was like. Yeah,
it
was crazy.
Entrepreneurial spirit back then.
Yes, back then.
Did you get?
Yeah, I was going to say that tracks.
Did you get through the discography?
I'm through the 1.5 albums right now.
What the hell are you?
It's a slow burn. It's a slog. It's a slog. I know.
Dude, listen, I can't oversaturate. I got to have a time when I have the time to really dig in.
He's not a pop punk guy. He's not a pop punk guy though, Justin.
Yeah, but
I think the album's great. I think the album's great. I'm a big Sunshine fan.
Sunshine's a good one.
Off the first album. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I gotta say, I was very impressed.
What do you think Sunshine's about?
I don't really know, but I didn't get like deep into the lyrical
discourse. His favorite.
He doesn't listen to this. He's just trying to fuck
listen.
you.
Listen. Here's what I'm saying. My first my first pass through any album is going to be like, how's this sound? Do I like it?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get into like the nuts and bolts. You know what I mean?
100%. I think the third album is going to be your favorite.
Okay. I'll be reporting back. I'll be done by the end of the week, and then I'll get into the singles.
Brandon, I got a question for you.
Let me know when you want Bernard Cozy on the podcast. He'll come on. Don't worry about it.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think that if we ran Justin through an x-ray machine right now, he'd be missing a rib because of how much sucking his own dick he's been doing over his music? Like, honestly, do you think he'd be missing?
Here's the thing, right? When you work as hard as I did on them, when you put maybe 2,000 hours just into like a single album and you're proud of it and it came out good and you want people to listen to it, isn't that like the objective, is to want people to listen to it? It's like, if Al, are you proud of the subs in your pasta shop?
No.
Are you proud of it?
Nope. You never heard me say it.
He's not even proud of it.
I don't say it. I let other people talk. I let other people do my bidding.
He's not even proud of it.
No,
doesn't even like his own product.
Now, listen, I do want to touch on this because last week, Marco said the professional thing, right?
Yes.
Here's my take. So this is going to come across as a fence-sitting take. But my belief is that is professional level production in music. My argument would be that when somebody says I'm a professional I do think they're saying they make their living doing it.
Correct. That's my whole point. I've said
that's not the definition of professional.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That's what most people feel when they say that this person's a professional model, a professional comic,
What you feel and what the reality of the definition is two different things. You're talking about something subjective versus something that is a fact. If we were in a court of law.
No. Yours is subjective because that's a subjective argument that you think that your music is professional sounding. That's subjective.
That's not what I, that's
the fact that you can,
I'll read you the definition, buddy.
You can produce an income is actually a fact. That is actually something that can be proven.
Professional.
You might think it's professional. I might think it's professional, but someone else might not think it's professional.
Can I talk?
Yes.
Professional. Definition and citations.
You did this again, Brian.
Definition and citations. A person who has mastered a high level of expertise in a subject, notion, or field.
Yeah, okay. I get what you're saying, Justin, but
that's the definition of a professional. I understand what you guys.
I'm going to counter your argument about Spotify, right?
Okay.
So your take was that you got like whatever, 16,000 streams on Spotify. They pay like nothing, right? We know that.
If I got paid $1 per stream, would I not be?
But what I'm saying is, would 16,000 people stream it if it costs more money? You know what I'm saying?
No. It costs the same. The cost doesn't change. The cost doesn't change. The cost stays the same. It's what Spotify pays you. Spotify pays.
Yeah, but it has to work for Spotify. So if Spotify's going to give more money, they have to charge more money.
Yeah.
That's how things work.
If they can give fucking Joe Rogan $500 million, they can give you $1 per stream.
I asked this person, Brennan, who actually is a gigging musician, takes gigs, does make money as a musician. Yep. Okay.
Sure.
I asked him, how would you define a professional musician? He said, someone who makes their living playing music. Same as a comic. You can be a comedian, but you're not a professional comedian unless it's your prime source of income. I said, okay, I'm pretty much the same thing. I've probably made 2,000 playing music last year, maybe more on the podcast. I'm not professional in either. Do you want to know who said that, Brendan?
It was me.
Him.
That was Brendan saying that. So I don't know what fence this fucking kid's trying to ride right now. Tell him he's not a professional. He's not a professional.
No. I said
he doesn't make it as a source of income.
I said it's professional level production.
I agree.
I said that, so you would not think, if somebody's like, if somebody told me, if I just listened to the album, if somebody's like, this guy's a professional musician, I would believe that, right? But I'm saying my definition is that just listen, that I had this conversation, I heard it on Will Noonan's podcast. We said, people walk around saying that professional comics, unless your W-2 says that you earned fucking your living from comedy, I don't consider you a professional comic.
Yeah,
but
I
that's
agree.
not considering somebody versus the reality of if you could still be a professional comic and not make, if I'm gigging constantly, right? And I'm touring, and just because the place I'm touring at, I'm only getting $50 for that show. Does that make you any less of a professional? No.
It makes you an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Makes you
no,
an
it
idiot.
means you're trying to
I think you could
ascend.
just call yourself a struggling musician. Like you're trying to make ends meet. That's what I
How
would call like a
about, would you,
struggling comic.
okay,
Listen,
I actually have one more question for you guys, then we can get off topic.
Okay.
Would you consider Vincent Van Gogh a professional painter?
Well, his paintings can get sold
Would
right
you
now for millions of
listen?
dollars.
Would you consider Vincent Van Gogh a professional painter? Yes or
Did
no?
Van Gogh cut his ear off?
Yes.
Is that him?
Yes.
I would
Yes.
I
or
would
no?
not consider a professional painter because he's dead.
Yes.
He's not
Okay,
a professional
while
painter.
he was alive,
Professional dead
dickhead.
guy.
Would you?
I don't know enough
While
about
he
him.
was alive,
You know
would
Picasso died in 1973.
Can you guys answer my question?
That's shocking.
Yes, of course, at this point. And so I'll give you the argument, counter argument would be like, yes, if you die tomorrow, right, in a fucking horrific car accident, after Al celebrates,
Yep.
and Bernard Cozy blows the fuck up, right? And people are like, holy shit, we missed this fucking boat, right?
Yeah.
Yes, in retrospect, you would be a professional
Oh,
musician.
now I'm a professional where I can't.
Yeah, because now
Now you're making
Sabrina's
money
But
for your
now
playing
I'm
family.
not filling out a W-2. There's no W-2.
Your family
Yeah,
has
but-
to.
Not if
Sabrina
it
and
goes
your
in a
kids.
Sabrina will be.
Okay, but
Yeah.
so Sabrina's the professional musician then.
No, she is the estate
So
of a,
all
of
I'm
a
saying,
former
all I'm
professional
saying
musician.
is, guess who died absolutely penniless? Guess who barely sold any paintings when they were a fucking
Yes.
quote unquote professional painter?
I get it.
His brother supported him.
You can still make professional work, but not be a professional.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what we're talking about.
But if
So,
I'm,
I think
if I
most
can
average
make
people
professional work, then what is that? What does that make you?
listen.
just
The problem is a musician, and I think you need this. You need to be a fucking stuck-up cunt. That's Justin. He's a stuck-up cunt. You need to be that. You need to have that type of confidence. So Justin has that confidence. He thinks what he does is professional. I agree.
But
he
do
has
you
professional
understand?
stuff,
Do you guys understand?
but he's not a professional.
how hard it is I think in different industries, it makes your argument makes more sense. It is very, very difficult to make a living. I know a band that gets millions of streams on Spotify.
Yep.
They have
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram.
Yeah. They're more
and-
professional than you.
but they're not making money to support
I think
them like
it's
that.
also tough with a band to make enough money to support full-time
5 people.
5 incomes. I agree.
Do you
with
see
that.
what I'm saying? This is
Yes.
my argument where you can still be a professional and
I think
not
you-
make
I-
enough money. Like Marco.
Yeah, of course.
If Marco had to split all the money he's making with 6 people.
That's fine. Then
Is
you
he
know
a
what? I'll
professional?
even give it to you part-time as a second job. Yours isn't even part-time.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at least like there are people like I'll get down to like, there has to be some number in my head where they're like at least making some type of an income where they don't need a second job. That's their second job.
Yeah, I make like $1,300 a year off streaming and
not
people
enough.
buying shit. It's like, but that's not my fault.
No. Well, yes, it is because you don't tour, you don't put yourself out.
I can't. I have
I'll
no
say
means.
why. Here's what I would say. Yeah, I agree with you. And you'd be dumb to do it because you wouldn't make any money and you'd be destitute.
Exactly. I'm past
Right?
that point. If I
So-
was 19,
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're never going to be a professional then. You have to come to that.
yeah, unless I
Sometimes
die and get immortalized and everyone's like, oh, you missed the boat. I think I just need to kill myself.
What if you start making TikTok
Okay,
music, dude?
no.
TikTok music.
Let me
Yeah.
give you an example. Let's say somebody took
music.
one of your songs,
Yeah.
right? Let's say some new band got one of your songs, was like, we want to cover this, and it blows up, right?
Yeah.
And now you're getting the writing credit. So let's say you made 80 grand that year off that one song. Right?
Professional.
Now I would say you're a professional.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
not doing anything different.
What
But I would
about
say you're a
me?
professional
What about
songwriter.
me getting paid by a label to cover somebody else's song?
It depends how much.
Yeah, I guess
If it's
so.
like
It depends on
$400
how
or
much it is.
$500, then it's nothing.
Okay, well, that happened.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm saying
Okay,
that's not
yeah.
enough money.
Yeah, but listen. All right, let's say for example, your podcast is going to make. Let's say it makes $2,000 this year, right? Like,
Yeah, I'll hold my
is your
breath.
podcast as good as other podcasts? Like, I think so. but that still doesn't make you guys professional podcasters because you're a professional at what you're making your money at. That's what I believe. That's how I look at it. It doesn't mean it's not professional level or that good. There's probably millions of people out there that are like better painters and everything else than people who are getting paid for it, but they choose to do something else, so they're professional, whatever, accountant or whatever the fuck job they have, or waiter or whatever. You know what I mean? That's what I would say.
I think it's a thin line that can get towed either way. I think we're both right.
I agree with you. Look at that. Little common ground.
There's no common ground there. Brandon. Me and you are on the right side. Even though you're flip-flopping, you said it from the jump that he has professional stuff. He sounds professional. He could be professional. We just feel that you have to make the money to consider yourself.
I could write for other people, 100%.
Then do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you should do it. I think you could do something with music, because guess what? Podcasting ain't doing shit for us. So just stop putting your eggs in different baskets. Let's be honest.
There's only one person to blame why this podcast is not doing shit for us. And let me switch to camera one. That's exactly why. You see that empty seat?
Nico's not here.
I'm guessing Nico's not
there.
there.
He's not here.
All right, let me ask you. All right, last thing I'll ask you. So Marco's doing really well with the money he makes from his brand deals and everything, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so let's say next year, whatever happens, the new COVID or the economy fucking shits, and he's getting a quarter of that now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, you're no longer, you take the professional status away?
No. Here's what I'll say. I'll say this for a reason.
But musicians get residual income. I'm getting royalties. He's not getting any royalties.
I do think that Marco should position himself in a way
he needs to open a business.
Where he could have, like, I don't know if it's merch or something like that, where he could have money coming in. He doesn't have to rely on brand deals as much. But I don't know. I would still say if he made 1/4 of what he makes now,
but nobody
I could still consider
Marc Lewis t-shirts. I'm sorry.
He got to position himself in a way where they will.
Yeah.
I don't think people bought, even Tommy said it. They didn't buy a lot of the Tommy Guarino stuff. They bought the Boston stuff.
Yeah.
So he made that pivot.
Yeah.
You know what? More people. So maybe he needs to find something like that. If you're
the type of person, I can see a podcast because it's a brand. But if you're going to walk around and buy a Bonehead shirt, like there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'd buy it.
Well, there's clearly something wrong with you.
Yeah, well, he's legit retired.
All right, let me give you last example though. Let's say the podcast, for example, our podcast,
yes,
which makes a little bit of money, but not a lot of money at all. And you run 3 events a year, and those make really good money.
Yeah.
And you decide to pivot. You focus on the events. You still do the podcast, but you focus on the events. The events bring in money. Are you a professional podcaster, or are you a professional
you're an event planner?
No, because I think you're wrong about that. I'll tell you why. Because the podcast is creating a community, and the community is going to the event. So no, I would consider that.
It does go hand in hand, but you're a professional event planner.
Listen,
that's what I'm saying. So say Justin started doing big events for like other bands, and he's making the lion's share of his money from that.
I would call him an event planner. That's different.
No, I would be a booker.
Yes, because these people are buying, they're going to your events for you. They're not going, if he's booking for somebody else, they're not going to those events.
Yeah, they're not going for me.
So that's the difference in my mind.
I would be a booker. That's all.
Okay. All right.
Which, you are making all these events. So this is great. Can we, is there any chance that
we should
Bad Brain can get a little trickle down money, or like trickle down sponsors?
I think that we should do like a collab event. I would love to do, I've been saying this for a while.
I agree.
We want to do a live event where it's like we're doing like everyone does like 5 minutes of like stand up or whatever, or a panel or Q&A or something like that. You have merch, you have maybe different vendors, and you make like a little event out of it. We can have fucking Marc Lewis will be there, Tommy Guarino will be there.
They're not going.
I'm just saying, no, they would go.
You could call the Boston Creator Summit.
You could say that they wouldn't all you want, but they would. I wanted to do something like that for a long time. I think it would be good. I think it would be a good way to cross fans. And I think it would be funny to have to watch Al go up and do 5 minutes of stand-up comedy.
That'd be easy.
Nico to go up and do 5 minutes of stand-up comedy.
I think that would be great. I think that would be great. And then you can play music afterwards. We've done that exact event before at Lily P's. We had a live podcast, then we had the band afterwards.
Yeah.
Like here's what you gotta remember. People want to come to those events a lot of times because they want to meet
I agree.
like people who listen to the podcast, right? So
I
it's
agree.
like I pulled up to Flow Golf on Saturday or Sunday, and I saw a Delvecchio truck, and I almost yelled out who owes Al $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have done that. It
should-
was probably the
100%.
kid with the tightest pants on in the
He could
place.
barely even get out of the
If
truck.
you saw that, it's just like you should have just went, okay, that kid's got the tightest pants. It's got to be this kid.
He's got to be a bonehead or a brainiac.
Well, he's
whatever
definitely
you
got
call him.
$1,000 if he's fucking dicking around at Flow Golf on Saturday morning. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's got fucking money out
Can
the
we
ass,
all
that kid.
go? Can we go? The three of us go this week? I haven't been, and
Yeah.
I've been itching to go.
You can't golf. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to pay every single. This he's a member now. You got to pay every 2 hours every day.
Yeah, I want to go.
Yeah.
I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but it has to be like around like 5 when she gets home.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
that's during the off-brand hours. But I would go with you anyways during that time. You let me know when you want to go. And
We
I'll
can't
figure out
go
my
like
schedule.
Thursday at like 5. What time are they open till?
Thursday night I got my league.
What time are they open till?
They're open till like 10,
They're
11.
open till 10.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
when
but I got my
I
league on Thursday.
I get out of work around then.
Anyways, why don't you plug your 2 events that you guys got coming up? Are we going to
Yeah,
go?
we got a comedy event March 29th.
March 29th,
Paul
nice.
Gilligan, Will Noonan, Danny's going to get up there. Sean O'Brien Jr.
Next,
Sean O'Brien Sr. was there last year.
I saw him on Theo Vaughn's
And-
podcast, right?
Yes.
Yeah, great.
bald
That's
head.
a special podcast.
Next time you do a comedy
And-
event, me and Al want to do 5 minutes, not even 3 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
3 minutes.
And then we get the golf tournament
How long
May
do you wanna do?
24th, I think.
For stand-up comedy?
Can you let him do his plug here?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, May, I think it's 23rd or 24th. Whatever that Friday is, we have the golf tournament, raise money for cystic fibrosis, and that's going to be.
Can you just
at
plug
Mount
me in for 2 foursomes for that? I mean, I texted you
you're
in the
all
group
set.
chat.
Yeah,
You just
I got you
didn't say.
reserved. I got you reserved.
All
I got you reserved. Don't worry, you're all set. You got
Are we doing
Boneheads
a,
will be there.
are we
like-
doing a bad brain thing?
I haven't decided who I'm bringing for my 8 people.
So I'm coming. I already
Okay.
texted them on YouTube and said, pencil bad brain in.
Yeah, yeah. You guys are
Unless you want a
Get
third
two
foursome.
foursomes. Are we gonna do this like flow golf thing that Lawrence Carino wants to do?
Can we control Lawrence a little bit? That's my question. He seems like he's just a wild card 24/7. How'd that podcast go? It seemed like you guys had a good time.
Was he drinking?
He had a couple, but nothing crazy. Yeah, it was good. It was fun. He was fun. Yeah.
If
He's
I
got,
had to say who was the
you know,
drunkest on the podcast, it had to be Danny.
I mean, that's not really questionable. I mean,
Yeah, he seemed like he was the drunkest on the podcast. He was.
By the time we got
feeling it.
But by the time we got to page, I mean, his Atlanta story was longer than Marco's picture story, and it's like parents.
That was so long.
Yeah. I had a nightmare last night that I was still listening to both those stories.
Yeah, you're just like stuck.
I was just stuck there listening to both those stories. The worst part about the Marco story, because I listen to every bad brain, is that I had already watched him tell it on his Instagram the night before.
I know. He couldn't help himself. He had to tell it twice.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen. And by the way, I know I already have my theory. My theory is that chick that his dad was with probably she died, right?
She's dead. Yeah.
She probably was. And he said that his dad doesn't really organize shit to take care of shit. She was probably dating him for 2 months. She was at his house. She organized some pictures for him, put the sticky note on a bunch of pictures. And then when she died, the other girl cleaned out her apartment and just probably fucking threw it in the attic.
Exactly.
I think it's pretty simple. I don't think there was any nefarious.
I think that's exactly what happened, especially his dad was a pussy hound. So
You don't think that she was just fucking, playing the old DJ, to those pitches?
no.
Oh,
Have you seen the
that'd be an
pictures?
awkward set of pictures. I have not seen the pictures.
There's some shirtless pictures of the father in there. So
It's not.
yes, there is.
Oh, there is.
Yes, there is, Justin. He sent them over. There's
Why would
shirtless
there be
pictures
a
of the father.
shirtless picture of his father in a
Hold
family
on.
party? That's so
Chrissy,
weird. There's a
wasn't
picture
there
of my mother
Uncle
in there.
Anthony with his shirt off.
It might have been holding Marco, right?
Yep. Hold on. I got it now. Let me just.
doing skin to skin contact.
Yeah, they were doing skin to skin.
That would be an awkward picture to fucking go nuts to.
Why
Just
is he
like-
running around with his shirt off at a family party like that?
What? Am I right? Or am I right?
That's so weird.
He's in the room. He's got his shirt off.
He's doing the Zoolander face.
He must shave his chest. There's
Hey, I got an idea.
There's not an ounce of hair on this guy.
The next time that Nico's not going to go just just text me and I'll just come?
We
there?
were actually going to do
gonna
that.
call you, and Al told me, no, don't call him. He's coming from Wakefield.
We were already.
Okay, I would have come.
I know. We could have got you here. That would have been
If
fine.
I can't go, I'll just tell you I can't go.
But Justin has had the bit today that we would have took away his bit that he's been throwing the camera on, the blank chair. So.
I know. I've been throwing a Nico.
He just keeps
what's
doing
your
it.
opinion?
Yeah.
That's a good bit. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good
Lawrence
bit.
Garina would love the buttons that Justin's touching.
I know. We need
Dude, Lon was not happy that I didn't have any pre-planned sounds that I play during the podcast. Like he's like, "Where's like the drum and like the, like the sound effects?" And I'm like, this isn't everyday nonsense. You know what I mean?
Yep, he's a bit guy. He's a bit guy.
Yeah, he loves to rely on those buttons. He's listening. He's probably listening right now.
So listen, great guy, spectacular guy. Love him. He's awesome.
Yeah. So do you have a group chat with him going too? Because I know you're the big group chat guy. The kid has more group chats. It's got to be over 100.
I have so many group chats now because I'm in one with just the three of us. Then one with Fitz in it as well. Then I'm in Everyday Nonsense.
Yep.
Then we're in our own.
Yeah, no, it's stupid.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
too
I have
much.
friends ones. It's too many.
Yeah, I got to be careful because I like to shit talk people.
I know. I was just gonna ask you that, because knowing you, you're fucking sewering people behind their back. You better be careful.
Yeah.
You better be careful.
Yeah.
I have done it multiple times with my friends from high school and shit, all the time. Where I'm just sorry, dude, I was just fucking dragging you, and you're on this text. So
my question is how's it feel to be back drinking?
Feels great.
Are the wheels off officially? Awesome. Is the wheels off officially?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
yep.
they're off. They're way off.
Felt like shit yesterday, but you're not drinking, right, Justin?
No.
Dry January is called. It's really gay January because whoever thinks that's something you should be doing.
It's not. I tell you what, it's not good for anybody.
Al is in the middle of doing dry January.
I've drunk a few times during January. I've definitely toned back.
Don't let your wife hear that. She's right there, dude.
I don't know. And by the way, he also looked like he'd lost weight when I saw him the other night when we filmed that skit. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
He says he hasn't.
Thank you for the invite for that, by the way, because that
was a pretty scumbag.
I hate doing skits. You had some random guy no one's ever seen before instead of me. It makes no sense.
Justin, trust me, you're going to be in plenty of.
I could have either been the first guy in line or the third guy in line.
Yeah,
I could have been the guy coming out of the office and been like, it's getting real loose in there, guys.
But then we wouldn't have had this little thing here. We wouldn't have had you stewing. Why didn't they invite
it's all right.
me?
Don't worry about it. Don't even think about it.
I think that you're so perfect for the pot. It might have been too much on the nose.
No, here's the thing. Don't even worry about it. I don't even think about it.
We really should have had him though, shave a handlebar mustache, just a full fuck.
I don't even know. I'm so happy that you thought of me. Thank you. It shows me you really are a true bonehead. You had some guy no one's ever seen before.
No one even knows who he was. We just found him in the fucking thing. He was in there was a therapist next door.
No one's ever even seen this guy ever.
He just, we don't even know who he is.
Yeah, he committed suicide afterwards. He felt so. I didn't tell it was going to be on the internet, and then he just killed himself.
Yeah, so it's who is he? Was he one of your retarded cousins?
He's a corker. They actually have fans.
Yeah, he's a corker. Yeah, fans.
The poor kid, I probably sack tapped him 35 times. At least.
I saw that.
You should have seen how many outtakes we had. At one point, his face when I was sack tapping him was just making me laugh. I couldn't get through the scene. So
can you not have somebody call you?
What do you want me to say? What should I do? Send to voicemail. Bang.
Thank you for the invite. I haven't been thinking about that at all, so don't worry.
Justin, trust me, there's going to be plenty of opportunity.
I have a skit idea that I would love to do if you guys are down for it, but you might not be able to do it because you are an Irish fuck and you're not Italian.
You have to be Italian for it?
Yeah.
You got to be Italian for it.
Can you explain it here?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, do it.
I want to be an Italian that gets turned into a vampire, and he's really upset because he can't have garlic anymore.
He's just pissed.
He's so mad.
He's just so fucking mad. Well, I think wait, hold on. I think that Brendan should just play the Irish vampire, and he's just pissed because he can't beat his wife and drink Guinness.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he's just I can't fucking.
Yeah, but you can if you're still a vampire.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, potatoes though. You can't have potatoes or something.
Yeah, but you're allergic to garlic. That's vampire's kryptonite.
I love it. I love it.
It's
Just the idea of you dressed up as an Italian vampire is fucking sick.
It's hilarious.
I think it's a great idea. Yeah. I think
Do you
it's
got a
great
good
idea.
vampire voice or no?
Yeah, I can probably whip one out.
Do it.
I want
Hey,
to
did you
suck
get a lot
your
of Al,
blood.
did you get a lot of traction with that Sean Wick one?
I don't even know. Not crazy.
No, like 1,000, I think.
Yeah, but some of the right people liked it. It was good. It was very fucking funny. Very funny. Hey, by the way, how does Ian Vick kid not look? Now, what we're talking about, just so everybody knows, is that he had on whatever that guy's name, Sean. Can't remember his last
Sean
name, but-
Scott Hicks.
Yeah, he's a fake gangster.
Yeah.
And he's lied, and Bean Shooter got exposed him, but he's had Bean Shooter and Johnny Bond on his thing, and the next week he's got this guy on there. How do you not do any research on this kid?
I think the kid's obviously a fucking moron.
And how do you not do it in reverse? Like, I know you didn't know it was bullshit, but like, you got to have Bean Shooter on after, because that's going to make a more compelling episode of him just shitting all over the guy.
Yeah, no, I think that he did it completely without them knowing. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
He
don't know
didn't
how you wouldn't just Google his name or Bean Shooter. Like, yeah. I feel like that was a big part of Bean Shooter getting big too, was shitting on this guy.
Dude, that was like a huge thing.
Yeah.
Like, huge thing. Like, I don't know how you wouldn't have gone through like all his past shit. I mean, it kind of shows why he's got caught and he's a bad criminal, Ian Vick. I'll just say that because
Yeah, he's not a good criminal. He's a loser.
he's not doing his fucking research, you know? All right, boys, let me know when you need me. I'll be there for you. And yeah, Justin, let's do this Italian vampire thing. I'll shoot it.
You're the best.
He's going to shoot it.
All right, boys.
All right.
All right, I'll talk to you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. You happy now?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Why would I not be happy? I'm always happy.
Your father said, check it out.
What are you laughing at? Because I said I'm always happy, Chrissy. I'm
legit never had.
I'm a ray of sunshine 24/7. All right. Is there anything you wanted to touch on before we wrap this bitch up? How far in are we?
We, I don't know. We're like an hour in.
Oh, it's an hour and a half.
What else do we have to say? We got on Taylor Swift. We made fun of Nico.
Yeah.
Did we talk about how Marco was on his phone the entire Celtics game? We were legit
he?
I
He's
sat
on
one
his-
section over from
He's
him.
on his phone the entire everything.
Just
Unless
the
podcast.
entire fucking game. Fucking Chrissy's texting him being like, get off your phone. Just with his little sister and just was just on his phone the whole time.
Hey, he just wants to
He's like, I'm editing a video.
do it.
like,
Yeah, it's like
do it after.
later. It's like you want to fucking just show that you're at the game. No one cares.
So that was pretty shitty.
Does he
of
buy
him.
tickets or just get given tickets?
I think he got given those. I think he had to do some type of promotion for Stats. Stats in Southie opened up in the Hub Hall.
Nice.
So you had to do that. What else do we got here? We talked about Sean McDermott being a cunt.
Yep. Talked about the earthquake. Talked about the Royal Rumble. Talked about the Bills. We talked about a lot of stuff today.
I don't think you should be mentioning like full skits on the podcast, just to let you know, because someone's going to take it.
No one's listening that far. And if they do, if you take it, you're a loser, and I know you listen to it. I'm going to call you out.
You won't be able to let that die either.
No, I'm relentless.
I got so many people on my things asking me to do skits that my wife is just like, my wife's going to end up divorcing me. Like that's how many people want me in their skits.
Well, you're so good. You're just so good.
I actually think I'm one of the worst actors ever. The only one sometimes
so good at everything.
that I think might be a worse actor is Justin. Sometimes he comes out, sometimes is just, I think Justin has great ideas.
I'm an idea man.
And I think that his actual thing might be directing. Like that's where he doesn't get.
I think I would thrive as a director.
I do. I do think you have that. Like you would definitely hold it over some young girl to have sex with you.
No, not
you would
sex.
do that.
At least
Yeah.
blow me, if anything.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be
blow you.
sex?
You would be such a cunt to them. You'd be worse to work with.
I'd be like, do you want
Who's the
this
guy
lead
that
role?
sucks? Who's
Do
the guy
you
that
want
sucks
to be
with
the
it?
vampire?
But I like the way he positions cameras and he's all getting into stuff. He is very annoying to be
I
around,
have like
but in a good way.
I have a creative eye.
Yeah.
I have ideas. I didn't say that I'm the best actor. I don't think I'm a good actor at all. I've even told you I think you're a tremendous actor.
I don't think that's
you
true.
don't think
either.
I've said that to you. Don't do that.
I don't think I am. but I don't think I'm good at anything. So
Yeah, well,
I think I'm better than some people on this podcast at certain things. And I
Al
think I'm a
doesn't
lot
think he's
worse.
good at anything, but he also at the same time thinks he's the best at everything. So go figure that one.
No, I do think
100%.
I do think that it's like the bad brain is a short bus sometimes. So like, yes. Do I think I'm better at certain things than you and Nico? Yes. Do I think there's some things that you are better than me and Nico at? Yes. Do I think there's some things that Nico's better than?
No.
No.
Hold on. Let's get Nico's take on this. Exactly. So,
Do you think he's quit the podcast?
as far as I'm concerned, I think he quit. This makes 3 episodes that he's been on in 2 months. So he's like 3 out of 8, 3 out of 9 right now.
Who do you think will be on more episodes in 2025?
Probably the guys from Pulling the
Marco
Cork.
or Nico?
Marco.
Definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
I was supposed to come today.
Yeah, Marco was supposed to come, but he's got a chiropractor's appointment.
That's fine. He's not part of the podcast, you know?
Yeah, he was just a guest. That's okay. Sometimes guests can't do it.
I think once we get some people in here that are just replacing Nico at the drop of a hat, he'll start like wanting to come back on.
Yeah, that's all.
But he's not collabing with the stuff. He's uncollabing with stuff. So maybe he is on his way out.
Yeah, he can't. We can see the writing on the wall. He can't for some reason.
He's trying to get a job. He's trying to get a job.
And then when you get the job, then what?
I know. You
Then
should
it's,
go,
I got a job.
yeah, I got to
lose my
keep the job.
So it's, dude, just quit. Do us all a favor. Quit. And we'll get guests on whenever we want. We'll get to do whatever we want.
No. I need Nico on this podcast. I don't know if I can do this every single day. The only thing I will say though is it will be probably easier to get guests if he's not here because we don't have to like prep him for like 6 months.
Yeah, he just, how many times does he put the thumb on guests? So many.
And I don't even take it as an insult if anyone's listening to this that wants to be a guest. It's like across the board. It's like cousins.
Oh yeah, it's been
He just needs to be
100%
prepared.
family members.
For someone that just seems like the most easygoing kid that goes with the flow,
Yeah.
it's the one hiccup he has.
Yeah.
Like you could bring Nico anywhere,
Yeah.
but for some reason, as soon as you want someone to just sit next to him and talk,
And just have a conversation. Like he acts like we're prepared every episode.
one time, do you remember the time Nico was like, what are we going to talk to Jake Scally's father about? I'm like, trust me, he's got a million stories.
Yeah, you just have a conversation.
He was
Nico
a fucking
doesn't know
Navy
how-
SEAL, a male stripper in the height of the 80s.
He doesn't know how to like strike up conversation.
Then
But
afterwards,
once it gets going,
oh, Nico asked every good question.
Exactly.
And then he said it was like the best guest we ever had.
so it just doesn't make sense. I think Nico has a lot of self-doubt is what it is.
You think it's self-doubt? Do you think he...
Not in life, just in when it comes to that specific subject. You understand what I'm
He
saying?
was real bad. The only one that I will say that he was fucking bad with was the...
Oh yeah, and that was like a good episode. You're getting some intriguing shit.
I imagine if we were getting 15,000 views on every single video we did.
Yeah, well, maybe he just needs to be like, we were getting hate views because he was so uninterested in that episode.
Well, a lot of people like he did it. He's the fucking
they
guy.
think he's connected to it just because of how he was acting. So yeah,
What do you got left to do today?
me,
Yeah.
I have work tonight. So I got to go grab her a coffee, go take a shower, get ready for work. I usually am, for some reason, people like, even though we just had a meeting, still come late. People show up at 4:00. It's really fucking
Well, this is
annoying.
why people got to send people home.
I show up at 2:30, 2:45. I'm not supposed
That's
to be
because you
there
hate
till-
your family.
I'm not supposed to be there till 3:30, but I go there. I set up. I have a conversation with whoever I need to have a conversation with before. So everything, I have plenty of time to do what I need to do.
Yeah.
You can never take that away from me.
I've said that the one thing that you're always there and you're always on time. I've always said that. I give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
I always give credit where credit's due.
What happens to me is like, I let too many other people affect me, my mood.
Yes.
Cause it's like, I'm doing everything. Now you're coming in 5-10 minutes late, 10 minutes after we open, right?
Say anything to them?
Yeah. Of course I do. And then everyone thinks I'm a bad guy. It's like, hey, I'm setting everything up. What are you doing? And then at the end of the night, you get silverware. They're the first ones to grab it, bang silverware out. Now there's no silverware left, and then they're gone. Now I'm the asshole that has to sit there and wait another 20 minutes for more silverware. So it's like I'm coming in, setting up. They're the first ones grabbing it, first ones to do it, and the first ones to leave. So it's like now if I'm being a dickhead.
Everyone's just fucking Justin left and right. They're just fucking walking over him. They're like a fucking rug. He's like a runner, Chrissy.
No, the problem is
they're just walking right over him.
The problem is I say stuff when they do these things, and then all of a sudden now, oh, Justin's tough to work with. Justin's the bad guy. And that's fine. That's okay. That's all right. No big deal. Bad guy Justin.
Bad guy Justin. Yeah, he's. I mean, you gotta fucking flip out a little bit, I guess, or tell people.
But I don't flip out.
Maybe you gotta go higher up, complain to a manager. You know.
Yeah, no, I'm not a ratty though.
I get it.
Yeah, not being a rat, but also like not letting people get away with it.
Yeah.
You're like caught in the middle.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's being trying to hold people accountable. Because if I'm doing it, there's no reason you can't be doing it. I'm one of the laziest people in the world. So if I can do it, there's no excuse not to do it. Everyone hits traffic. Leave earlier. That's what I do. Congratulations. I'm here on time.
Yeah, I get it. Listen, people that aren't there, but you know what? Maybe they're better at something else than you are. Maybe they do their side work better than you.
Maybe. I do my side work great.
Great.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Have you gotten complaints about my side work?
I try not to pay attention to that place at all.
Okay.
That's my motto. I like to just come in there, flip out every 6 months.
Listen, I'm in the mode of doing I'm only there 3 days, dude. I go in, I do what I need to do, and then I go home. Mm-hmm. That's my mentality.
I think that people should just do that in general work. Like get your fucking job done, show up on time, get your fucking work done,
and then go home.
Go home.
Go
watch fucking wrestling. You know, do something. I'll tell you this:
we were really slow last week. I didn't get my first table till 7. They closed us upstairs at 8.
Yeah, it's tough. The dead of winter.
Every single person asked to go home. Guess who didn't? Because I understand. Listen, we're only over another hour.
No, you're just.
I'm serious.
You don't want to go home. That's your problem.
No,
you're like. He's like, I'm not old than that kid. I had enough of them in the daytime.
I'm just saying. I'm making a point. It's like, listen. It's 4:30. Oh, can I go home? 5 o'clock. Oh, can I go home? 6 o'clock. Well, we haven't got set. Can I go home? It's like, hey, everybody has to go home now. Every single person. Shut the fuck up. Stay here for another hour. It's already done with.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do. You're already out of the house.
Nothing you can do.
My question is do you think that we're going to get another invitation to your birthday? Because we've already gotten 3 different invitations to your birthday.
I already told you guys what happened. I sent
3 of them?
No, you got 2.
3.
You did not get 3.
3.
How?
I got 3 invitations.
No, 1 for downstairs. 2 got 4. 2 for upstairs, 2 for downstairs.
Why did you 2 up?
He's just retarded. He's sending out these invitations using a service.
I sent 1 invitation upstairs, 1 invitation downstairs. So you can have 1 to put on your fridge like you had, and she could put 1 on her fridge because she lives downstairs. That's the right thing to do.
I guess. Yeah.
The problem is I got a message that said they were all delivered. I hit the group chat up. Did anybody get it? I'm getting a message that said delivered. I didn't. I sent 1 to myself to know that we got it. I didn't get it. Nobody got it.
What's it cost you per one to get delivered?
It cost me $80 to send.
Oh, that's not bad. You don't have to go print them. They send them.
They send them right out.
That ain't crazy.
Stamps, $80.
I just don't believe in sending invitations for birthdays.
Yeah, well, I'm never going to do it again. Only thank yous.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just send the text out for the.
So the issue that happened was it said it was delivered. Then it said it was delayed. I waited 3 days. I emailed them. They said, we're going to go ahead and send out another thing. I don't know what's happening. For free. So they sent them out. The very next day.
You got them.
We got them.
Nice.
So then now everyone 4, 5, 6 days later are getting the second round. So it is what it is. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
And so you're all set for what's it called? I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
she's panicking. She's like, we got to get games for the kids. I go, no, you don't.
No,
what?
we'll run around and have fun.
This is what I said. She goes, well, they're going to be bored. I go, wait, there's going to be music.
Yeah,
I go, do we have any games?
What games?
She's
no, you don't have to get games.
The kids, the older kids have phones and shit.
This is what I said to her, guys. She doesn't listen.
You guys are worrying about dumb shit.
Not you guys. There's no you guys. I'm the one on your side of the fence here.
Hey, get down.
It's Sabrina panicking about nothing. Well, we got to make it fun for them. I go, they don't care. Let their parents entertain them. Let themselves entertain them. They all have phones. They can fucking play. They're going to dance on the dance floor and jump around and do whatever they're going to do. They're kids. We didn't have, you think our parents were getting us games? No. Let them have fun with each other.
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
They're going to eat cupcakes and bounce around.
what's she gonna get? Pin the tail on the donkey? What is she gonna
Just
do?
like stupid shit. Yeah. Or like
Bags.
yeah, like bags and shit like that. It's like, no, we're not doing that. Not lugging all that. I do. She wants me to bring his car though.
Oh yeah, that's not.
His for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one?
Yeah.
Bring it.
It's not fitting in my car. There's no way. You're going to have to be in charge of that.
So I'm in charge of the food, bringing all that stuff, and now I.
You're not bringing the food. You have
I'm bringing
one
the
of your
food.
employees is going to be dropping the food.
It's not true.
Yes,
It's untrue. It's
100%.
untrue.
Go to Derby and get the sandwiches, right?
Okay. And you're in charge of your godson. Your godson's first birthday party.
And you know what I was thinking about the other day? I was thinking about this because I finally listened to fucking the Everyday Nonsense podcast, and you try to like set me up that I didn't buy Santino a gift.
Yeah, I did because I thought it was funny. I thought it was a funny thing to set you up on.
Listen, I got 8 godkids. 8 godkids. I have 8 of them.
Who's your newest?
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna explain my side of thinking.
Most of them live in different states.
I'm going to explain my side of thinking, okay? And then you could say what you want. All the cousins, the brothers, we have an understanding that we don't buy Christmas gifts for each other because there's too many kids. There's like 30 something kids.
I agree with you.
If you count brothers and cousins.
I don't buy every niece and nephew gifts.
Listen, so now I've got several cousins with multiple kids. I'm a god kid to every one of their kids. So I have one kid usually in all those cousins things. So if I get my god kid, right, out of one of them, I can't just give them one gift and they have 2 other kids that are a part of this. So there's 3 kids.
That's why you don't do that. How many kids do I have?
But listen,
How many kids do I have?
is it fair to every other one of my god kids?
So is it
to
fair-
get them a gift? So
Was
if
it
it's
fair?
either I get
Life's not fair. Teach them early. That's why you do it on the private like I do.
no, I'm not doing that either.
Do I give,
Listen, so it's either I buy no gifts, which is what all the cousins have agreed to. It's either Justin just had his kid. He doesn't understand that. No one bought Santino a gift. Cousins wise, maybe Skylar.
Yeah, Skylar did. His godmother did.
Yeah.
Because she has to buy.
And she has one god kid.
What is my excuse for Albie?
You didn't buy one this year.
This year.
Yeah, that's on you.
Only 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, people would get mad. I'm telling you.
He
Who
goes
would get
from
mad?
They all would, every other one. So you go from 0 instead of 30. We go to 0, and that's it.
First of all,
When it comes to birthdays-
I genuinely do not think I care because this was just something for me to break Al's balls on.
Yeah.
So don't think I care because I really, really don't. In all sincerity,
Birthdays
I really don't.
when the god kids get stuff.
For Christmas, you can't. It's a fine line. You can't do that.
You can't do the Christmas.
all I'm
Unfortunately.
saying, Albie's not even my godson. Your son's not even my godson.
I get that. That's on you.
If I bought it and I can't buy
I'm gonna tell
one of Jen's kids a birthday Christmas present because she's got 3 kids.
I'm
Then
going to tell every single person that you bought Albie a gift so that they feel bad.
I think I should. I think you should. I'm going to actually tell them.
Yeah, you tell.
I'm going to make an announcement at his birthday party that I bought Albie, and it's not even like a repercut. I like getting him a little something just from his uncle.
Nice. It's just I'm telling you, like
I like doing a little something for him.
You didn't do it this year though, so you couldn't have liked it that much.
No, the problem is
when you start having kids, it gets a little different.
It got listen, I had just left my job to get another job. Look at my scenario. And I had birthday.
No one
I had
expects a
Christmas
gift
presents for him.
No one expects Christmas gifts in this family. None of the cousins get each other gifts.
I didn't expect anybody to get anything for Santino. In fact, if anybody asked like, hey, what's Santino's size for Christmas or whatever, I would have said, do not get him anything. Immediately, I would have said,
Well, it's
do
funny
not.
how your tune changes
Because
now.
it's you.
Yeah.
And me and you would you say that we're the closest out of all the cousins?
No.
Okay. Sure. Hey, you can smirk all you want. Would you say that we're the closest out of all the cousins? That we're not even really like cousins. We're
Brothers.
We're like brothers.
33 days apart. Say it.
Yes, we were raised in the same household. We've been inseparable ever since. This is the dynamic that we have. It is what it is. Everyone else, sorry guys, that's how it is. So if I bought Albie a Christmas present, then, that's why.
Yeah, you didn't get it this year. So you
I
can't.
didn't get it this year. I got him gift every other year.
We'll see
Money
next
was
year.
tight.
We'll see
I
next year.
barely even got Sabrina anything.
Yeah,
Sabrina
I don't
barely
buy,
got me
we
anything.
never buy anything for Christmas.
Money was tight this year, and I'm not proud. I'm not.
Listen.
I'm not too proud.
I
to
don't
say
like people trying to shove stuff down my throat, tell me that I got to do stuff. So so the holidays, I don't love. I'm not talking about you.
Yeah,
I'm just saying in general, like me and my wife, same way. We don't really buy each other stuff for Christmas. We'd rather go out. We'll go out to eat. We'll go stay away somewhere for a night. That's what we do.
and that's great.
Because when you're just getting gifts because people are telling you to get gifts, same with fucking Valentine's Day. They want you to fucking get gifts and then fucking everyone's jamming it down your throats. Gay Pride Month, they jam down your throats. Anytime they're trying to jam something down your throats, I immediately shut down.
I got Sabrina gifts at the beginning of January, just random things.
Yeah.
Like just some random stuff just because I wanted to.
That's it. Buy stuff throughout the year. That's my motto. But yeah, agreed. Santino's not getting a birthday gift.
As my grandmother
because of the
would say,
thing, Santino's not even getting a birthday gift.
As my grandmother would say, is every day's Christmas.
When is his birthday officially? Is it
Friday.
Friday? Okay, that's the 31st.
31st. He's officially 1 year old, which is just crazy.
Is he walking?
Somewhat. Like he needs to hold on to something.
Is he talking?
He babbles.
No words.
Mama, dada.
He says mama and dada?
Yeah. He'll say like a random word, like more, like out of nowhere. More.
I feel like that's like no more mama dada. Those, I feel like that's what,
Yeah. Those are like usually
those are your first 4 words.
Yeah.
The core 4, I would call them.
4. But he's getting there. He's like, I feel like even the past 2 weeks, like because he is getting over RSV. He had RSV. We took him to the doctors. He's like 21 pounds or something like that. Like he's like getting massive.
Oh, good.
Yeah. He's
My
eating
kid was so small. He was probably like
Even a
16
year?
pounds at a
Was
year.
Albie eating like real food at a year?
He started at a year, yeah.
Yeah. Because he's eating fucking like all real food now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when you start.
Kid hates water.
Started earlier.
He's like his mother. He hates water. We give him water. He throws it. No, I don't want this.
What if you go like a scoop of Pedialyte or something?
Yeah, I haven't tried that yet. We just bought Pedialyte though. I have it.
Get him that, mix it with water.
Kid hates just like his mother, dude. Hates fucking water.
I just think girls hate water. My wife hates water.
And they get those cups. And
They got the cups. That's one Stanley cup that she's gonna not even fill it. How many of those Stanley cups do you drink, Chris, a day?
Probably like 2.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't believe it for a
She's
second.
liar. Fucking 20 ounces of water in that thing.
Nothing worse than the hiccups. I get the hiccups right now.
All right, I guess we'll wrap this bitch up. Fuck you, fart sucker, per usual. Nico's not here. This podcast is going downhill. I feel like the visuals look a lot better.
Unbelievable. I can't wait to make a couple clips off of this.
I don't think there's any. I don't think
right.
there's any content to make clips on this podcast this week, but it looks great.
Hey,
So
it's half the battle.
it's half the battle. I can't wait to just have next time. We should have just put like an empty seat in the picture-in-picture.
Yeah.
You should get a cutout of Nico.
I know.
We
every
should-
time he doesn't come on.
Yeah, get the cut out of him. I like that. That's a good idea, Chris. Good job.
It'll be a permanent thing.
Creative director over there.
Guys, be on the lookout for some guests. We're really going to start hammering guests. That is going to be happening.
Maybe people get like a second life, a second renewal of life.
And there's no, come on and make story. If you're just a random person that listens and you want to come on and be a guest and just make stuff up like that guy did, do it.
What guy?
The guy.
Oh, Sean Hicks. Yeah.
Like it just makes stuff up. You don't have to come on and be like, oh, I'm in the union. I'm a union plumber and this is my life. Like tell us that you killed somebody.
I know. Actually, yes, I think that's a good idea. Make up as many stories as you can. And I want you guys thinking if you're coming on, like, okay, what's going to be a good clip for them?
Yeah.
Because we'll just ride your fucking lies to the top. I don't
ride
care.
them right to the top.
I won't act like they're true. I won't be Ian Bick. I will outright say this guy is definitely lying.
Yeah, there's
but I
no
don't
way. And the thing is like nobody's going to fact check it.
This is going to be zero facts.
Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah. So think about it.
I'll delete every comment, actually.
Yeah,
we'll delete all the
we'll shut
comments.
comments
Anyone
off.
fucking saying that you're a piece, they're just calling you a liar, we'll delete them. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So come on, say whatever you want.
We're here for you.
Yep. Elon Musk, come on, give the Nazi salute.
Guys, YouTube, like, subscribe, leave some comments. Stop. A lot of people are listening on iTunes, on Spotify. We have visuals. Maybe you don't know this. You can check us out on YouTube. You can watch us look like scrubs on YouTube.
Nico's not here, so the podcast already got better looking
Yeah.
for this episode. So maybe this might be the first episode you want to actually watch.
Start liking, subscribing, send this to your friends. We're trying to get our follower account up on fucking Instagram. If you like what we're doing, start sharing this shit. Like, please, we'll do anything.
Make us, listen, there's no one on this podcast that's ever going to become a professional musician.
Yeah.
So do us a favor, make us
It's
professional
all I got.
podcasters.
Like, this is all we got right now. I can barely support my kid on 3 days a week that I'm working, how slow we are.
Yeah.
So, well, listen, we got to make money somehow.
We got to make money.
We got to pay Al back for everything that he's put into this, for the cameras and everything, before we can start making money. So we need to recoup that, and then we can start divvying out money that we're getting two ways, because Nico's obviously quit this podcast. So
That is good. So there's less hands in the pie.
that's
now.
what I'm saying.
There's less hands in the pie. That is great. That means we all start making money quicker.
Yeah.
I would say day one when we get a sponsor, Nico will be back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
He's been trying to get us a sponsor for every week.
I know he's filling out these forms. I don't know what he's doing. Great brewing or something.
He's doing something. Yeah. So like, subscribe, share, listen, tell your friends. Listen. You got to listen to these lunatics. They're morons. They're so dumb. They're ugly. You know, their wives hate them.
Yeah.
great
Follow the friends of the podcast. Follow Pulling the Cork. Follow Everyday Nonsense. Follow that High Level podcast, even though they fucking sued me with one of those clips.
Yeah. That was me though.
Still though,
They set you up.
they set me up bad on that.
Tell me my clipping skills there were not. You didn't get a laugh out of it.
I got a laugh. I said
That's all that matters.
I shared it. It
I wanted you to get a laugh out of it.
was great. I had a lot of people in DMs being like, why are you talking like this?
Did your wife see it?
I don't even know. I didn't even ask.
Were you like,
No, I know he didn't say that,
oh yeah, no, of course.
but people did think it.
Oh yeah, of course.
No, but even the clip, they fucking kind of sued me a little bit on the clip,
did.
dude. Like,
Well, I even kind of
I clearly said, I clearly said, no, I don't like doing this. And it
Yeah.
was like, it felt like it was like,
yeah. Well, they're like, me too. I even like clipped them.
Yeah.
Their voices, me too.
Yeah.
I love it too. It's my favorite. Yeah. So, yeah, listen, we're trying to do this full time. I want to give you more episodes.
I'm going to be honest. I'm never going to be able to do this full time right now. I'm actually going to fucking do my own shit. Go put down a deposit on a lease like right after.
Full time is 2 episodes a week. That's full time in my eyes.
Yeah, well, that's not happening.
Chrissy, if I go to 2 to 3 times a week, what would happen? You think that the divorce papers would be down?
No, but see, here's the thing. It's before we did that, we would be already in a different separate room where you don't even have to bother nobody. We can come in late night. I get home after work at 11 o'clock. I come right here. You film an hour and a half where you're not even bothering nobody.
Well, yeah, it definitely, no matter what, we have to move this out of this situation.
Yeah.
She's making so much noise. It's on purpose.
All
It's
this
clearly
wreck.
that
She's trying to get you
she's trying.
downstairs.
Yeah,
This is what
she got to stop banging pants soon.
Yeah. All right. Seriously, this episode's over. Peace out. Love you guys. We'll see you next time.
All right, fuck your fat suckle.